Get my stick 5 seconds later. Sorry, I'm late.
Who knows with him?
No naughty again, huh?
No, he's going to the beach again.
See how it is.
Yeah. We're not going to discuss that. All right, I made a couple posts in the news channel for those who have read them. Probably all of you guys read them.
What do you mean, you guys?
You guys, all you guys, the foe of ya. Usually the one that doesn't read them, he's not here, so.
You wouldn't have read it anyway?
The one?
Oh, exactly.
I think the two who wouldn't have read it are not here.
Naughty sometimes reads them, so. But Mystic never does, so. So basically, while we're doing exploration on maps, we're going to remove all the minions from the map. Minions are pretty much everything that isn't a PC. So Bernie will not be on the map, on the exploration map. The familiars will not be. If Ishii ever gets some undead minions, they will not be on the map.
But Snake?
He'll be there, but we're not going to have a token on the map for people to have to move around and stuff. It just makes too much clutter on the map. Now, once we go into an encounter, I will pull them onto the map and put them where they're supposed to be. Unless otherwise stated, the minions are next to their master or on their master in the case of familiars. I know Nathair is usually with Kruga, and that's fine as long as that's stated beforehand, and I believe you always do that, so I'm not too concerned.
Just want to make sure I don't lose my snake. I
Yep,
always know where my snake is. Always know where your viper is, kids.
Exactly. And
I run away with the snake.
And the other update I have, I don't know if I told you guys this before or not, but I am dumping the XP leveling system and going more in favor of like achievement, accomplishments. So, I decide kind of when you level. I've been kind of doing that for a little while now, and I can't remember if I told you guys that or not. Also, you guys will not always be the same level. I have various things planned for, all the players according to their background and stuff. And different things you do or may not do may cause you to gain or lose levels. So I'll try to keep people. No, you don't get a level for that. I'll try to keep people within
69 cans. Do I level?
Like one, so if everyone's 7th, one person might be 8th, or one might be 6th. But I'll try to keep the bulk together. But don't be surprised if someone just randomly levels for something they've done, and so forth. And there'll be chances for everyone to do that. So, and I'll probably only keep it at like 1. So, someone won't, so if someone really hits their backstory real hard, they're not going to oh, I'm level 12, and you guys are still level 8, aha! Because that'll really throw the balance out the window, and I don't want to deal with that shit. But, so a lot of that will depend on how downtime stories are handled. If you don't really pursue stuff that's out there for you, you won't really get the extra levels. You won't necessarily lose levels, but you may be always trailing everyone else behind. But the two I'm mostly worried about in that regard are not here, so I'm not too worried about it. Usually when I throw background stuff out, I know for a fact Fable and Bio always gobble it up. Megan, I haven't played with you enough to know, but from a little bit I did in the other games and watching that, I think you will. And Ishii usually does as well.
Usually.
Yeah. I sometimes have to make it a little more obvious for you, but whatever. Or hit you in the head a couple times with it.
Mm-hmm.
But from past experience...
He is a human. They are quite tunnel vision-y.
They are. And from past experience, Naughty and Mystic...
Wouldn't dwarves be more tunnel vision?
Kind of don't
no, they're more
follow that much. Yeah, they're good at digging tunnels before the hyenas come.
Quick before the hyena come.
Quick before the orcs come. All right,
Too
so
late.
I'm going to read a little recap of the last session and kind of a little bit beyond that to refresh everyone's mind what's going on and why you're kind of down here in this sewer dungeon area, and not just to be killing shit, because killing shit really doesn't get you much. So
It's
I will
cathartic.
I will put the post into the chat and read it.
Words upon words.
I know. Following information gained from unknown sources by Zakara, the party checked out a warehouse in the Sea Ward on the southwest corner of the city. Looking for information on the location of the dead meat, the party broke into the warehouse. After a small fight with some thugs in the warehouse, where Bernie almost died, Kruger found a hidden door that led to stone steps leading down into the darkness. Following the steps, the party was moving down a stone hall when they were ambushed from front and back by more thugs. After a good fight, the party defeated the thugs. While searching the room some of the guards came out of, Valis, who was watching, saw one of the thugs spasm a bit and then stand up and shamble down the hallway, away from the party, an obvious zombie. Moving further down the passageway, the party found some worthless storerooms and a strange hallway filled with small cubes. As Kruger moved across the slippery surface easily, thanks to a freedom of movement spell from Galgrim, he was attacked by some sort of small blue humanoids. After a brief fight in which 3 of the creatures were killed, with one escaping taking one of Kruger's skulls with him. During the fight, Zakara recognized the creatures as Boggles, a strange creature used as guards for their ability to sense creatures even while invisible. Moving past a few more storerooms, these with low-quality goods of them, but at least they weren't rotting, Kruger opened a door to a large chamber with half a dozen gnolls in it. With a shout, Zakara leapt forward past Kruger and engaged the gnolls in the center of the room, forcing the others to follow her or allow her to be surrounded. The fight quickly went the party's way, with the gnoll sergeants and their shaman being dealt with quickly. Unfortunately, the shaman stood back up as some form of undead as we ended the session. That could be true. I keep hearing about this talk the dwarf wants to have with the goblin, but...
Why do you think Naughty doesn't want to show up anymore?
Oh, probably.
He has to actually deal with the consequences of an action.
Of his actions, yeah.
I remember Sister Mary.
It's just a contract. All
Mugging
right,
those
so,
people on the road is definitely not against the Monitor's teachings.
Nope. Alrighty, so if everyone go ahead and double click on your token on your character sheet, take you into the map where the combat is going on. We're in round 4. There are 3 visible foes left, 2 gnoll archers, and 1 undead gnoll shaman who has risen from the death, thanks to Kruger's necromantic powers.
I knew it.
Ritual completed.
Want to
The
unlock
fuck did
token
he get
movement?
block on it?
You just buy it, dude. Anyone can buy it. Just
Valis
a
took
gem.
too long to start raising his army, so Kruger's like, I'm going to do it myself.
There you go. So, since Galgrim's not here, this fight's almost over. I'm not going to piss with running him. So
It goes against what you said already.
Yeah. Fine. I just don't want to waste his spells, but I will.
You'll probably do a better job than he would.
Oh, I doubt it, but... Alright. Three, 4. He'll move up to there and do a produce flame at the gnoll archer.
There's an archer. All I see are hunters.
Yeah, that's an archer. Hunter's an archer.
Nah.
Hunters can use any weapon, have you know, sir.
Like
And
the
look at
Fury
that!
plus.
Off the bat, we crit.
Wow.
Good thing he can't
Feels
do anything
right.
in combat. So what does this? Does a crit do anything special? Yes. Crit applies persistent damage. And although the damage will probably kill him anyways. Nope. Does 14 points of fire damage to the hunter, and the hunter's on fire. That's the end of the dwarf's turn. Bernie, who's a little wounded, will stay away from the undead. Will move over here, and that's all Bernie can do because he only has one action. That brings us up to Raz.
All right.
One thing I forgot. If you guys notice anything different in a setting, let me know, because I rebuilt my machine last weekend and had to reinstall Fantasy Grounds. Everything should be good, but just keep an eye out for anything that looks weird. Go
I'll
ahead,
be
Raz.
sure to
Sorry.
bitch.
I'm going to take one of my healing elixirs and chug it. So that's 2 actions.
Yep.
The stuffiness in your throat clears up.
That would be nice, wouldn't it? Does give a bonus against disease. Just waiting for the page to load. There it goes. It's the first time I've actually opened it. Nope, that's the wrong thing.
Yeah, I'm hoping with the next update, when they break the items and spells into different things, they fix that lag when you open the actions. It really hits the spellcasters like Galgrim.
There we go. Target myself. And chug this bad boy.
17 heals.
Yep.
Not bad.
And then I'm going to use my third action. Crowd, where the hell did I leave my snake? Still with Kruga? Oh, it's still with Kruga.
Yes.
I have to remember what he was holding on to, and he's holding on to a mist form.
No. Yes. Yep.
Yeah, he's holding on to a mist form. I'm going to use my last action to give him, to command him, so he'll have 1 extra action.
Yep.
I'm going to have Nether feed Kruga the mist form, since that fucking thing came up all undead-like, and it's probably going to beeline either to him or Zakara.
Okay. Go ahead and tag Kruga and then hit him with the mist form.
Make sure I untargeted myself, and mist form. There you go.
That's your
And
last
then
mist form for the day.
Yep. And then he will take, as a second action, he will take one of the healing elixirs off of Kruga and hold on to it.
Gotcha.
And that took way too much brain power.
And that brings us to the kitty.
Should have been a barbarian.
We already got one of those.
How's the knoll 25.5 feet from me?
Because I turned on, so there's an option now to actually measure distance correctly. The same way as if you move, 5 then 10.
Ah.
Yeah, but why the 0.5?
The 25 and
I
a
got
half.
a point too.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it.
Oh, I have no idea why it's doing that then. Maybe it's still not working right.
Yeah, the Hateful Undead is 14.1 feet away from me.
Nice.
It's 55.2 away from me.
Hey, that's why they don't automatically use that distance to target stuff for spells and that, because it's not 100% right yet.
I'm going to attempt to demoralize the hateful undead.
Wow, you really started stinking since you died.
Wow.
I mean, not all undead are mindless, right? Worked on the vampires.
Demoralize is your intimidation versus his will.
Ooh.
Just a reminder, everyone has 1 hero point, in case you didn't reset it.
Yeah.
You good with that 20 there, Zakara?
Yeah, I don't have a lot of faith in it.
Okay, that's a failure. That's an action there.
Thing looks like it's wearing like a really low quality like bag mask over its head.
Oh, it was.
It
It's
is.
just a knoll. So you got 2 actions left.
I'm only gonna be worried if it just stares at us menacingly for a little while before it does anything.
You mean slowly draining your life? What?
If it breathes heavily while it does it, then yeah, this is undead and old Michael Myers.
Give that man a hospital gown.
Christina and I watched the first Halloween, like, I don't know, a few weeks ago. And like 90% of the movie was him just staring at people. Christina's like, I don't know why. This is the most creepiest motherfucker I've seen, and he hasn't done anything.
Alright, stride and strike.
Yep. Alright, you slash him with your rapier, do a little bit of damage.
And that's it.
Alrighty. Looking for one thing I want to change. There you go. That distance thing should be fixed now. Back to how it was.
10 feet.
Alright.
I'll miss you, point 2.
The undead goes.
Does he take fire damage?
No, that was the knoll.
No, I threw him in a brazier.
He does little. I won't say he catches on fire, but some parts of him start to burn. He is obviously not
Smolder.
immune, but its glaring red eyes turn and look right at Zakara. Since you're gonna bring his lunch to him,
He wants to pet the kitty.
What are
He
we
wants
catching on
to pet
fire?
The kitty.
Zakara.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean,
I'm
you
fine
caught a
with that.
knoll on fire. You should go away. Zargan rolls better.
And Glizzik's still not here this week
Alright.
for me to yell at.
The undead starts uttering this unearthly
Counterspell.
Well, I didn't know monks had that.
It's called remove jaw.
I need everyone in the group, including Bernie, Missy's connecting now, to roll me a will save.
Oh no.
Hey, Zargan, I'll be back in 5 minutes.
Okay, you failed. And if you're
Let's
not
see.
happy with your roll, let me know.
I don't think I'm happy with my roll.
I don't know if I'm happy, but I'll take it.
Yeah, it's too high to.
It's so early to
Okay.
use a hero point.
I know, right?
If Alice's will your worst.
Yeah.
For character reasons,
I
I will use a hero point.
Okay, Kruger, roll again.
8. Fuck.
Nice. Way to go lower.
I am also going to use mine.
Okay.
I'm going to be mad when he's like, the DC was 22.
Alright, so Kara greatly improves hers. Alright, so now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Clear my throat.
5 of the 6 characters that rolled, made their save.
Damn it.
So let's see. Success. Okay, I still get to do stuff to you. And this doesn't. Oh, it might have. I don't know. Alrighty, let me tag everyone but Kruger.
We do have a predominantly martial group here.
Most of our people are ranged.
You can be a ranged martial
Nah.
character.
I've had this discussion with Zargan a lot. Alchemists are martial classes.
Besides, everyone except like Razavals have a 10 and 11. Like that's not awful.
It's the bare minimum. I have like no bonus. In fact, I have a penalty.
Oh,
Alright, those of you who made your save are frightened 1.
I would have made it if I kept it. No.
Yes, you would have.
Oof.
And those who fail are frightened 2.
Zakara didn't get a crit success?
Hold on, I haven't got there yet. I'm just trying to kill people, okay?
I would have got a crit success too.
No, Zakara did not get a crit success.
I better pull up this page of shit I can cleanse because I might need to look at this soon.
Alright, so that was a 2 action, him to do a funeral dirge.
Funeral dirge.
Bong.
It was a save. Well, I'm not going to tell you the DC, but everyone but Kruger made it. Although Kruger made it the first time.
I would have because Bernie made it. He only had a 21.
I know. Then, after it frightens everybody, it swings out at Zakara. Hits. Take 9 points of slashing damage, Zakara. And if you would please, make me a fortitude save.
I swear to God, if you get diseased again.
24 makes it. You are not drained by this creature. But you do notice when it does hit you with its sword, it does seem to be more vigorous now, as if it drains some life from you. And Kruger, you are up.
All right. This Knoll looks to be fucking fuck all. So I'm going to stride.
We just watched that recently, Ishi.
And get on the other side of this bad boy. And I'm going, so that's one action. And then I am going to. Where's flat footed? Or is that something you put on? I forgot.
I put it on, but it's not letting me apply it.
It's showing on the token.
Oh, there it goes. No, I was making it so it only applies to you two. I have to click and drag, not just click.
And then I'm going to attempt to demoralize it. Come running over, just like roaring and like getting ready to swing at him.
There's 2 types of responses to being frightened yourself.
That does succeed.
Regular or crit?
Regular.
Boo.
Don't be -2.
And then I will do a flurry of blows.
Fury of blows.
Well, I'm furiously.
Damn!
Ooh.
I saw that 18. I knew that was going to hit.
Oh, that low roll. Unfortunate. Oh, it was almost a 20.
So
Almost.
close. Yeah, it's so fun.
All right, Kruger runs over, yelling at it, seems to demoralize it a little bit, takes like a step back from him, and then he lays into it with a couple of quick blows, and you guys hear some bones break, and this thing is staggering.
And is it immune to being to bleeding?
Yes, it is undead. It cannot bleed.
Boo. Okay.
All right, Wizard, shot the food.
I cast Kill Steal.
Damn, you just might. Yep. You do cast Kill Steal, you bastard.
At least acid arrow is
Alright.
useful here.
Out of the doorway comes a greenish yellow arrow, slams right into the back of the undead. There's a sizzling smell, a sizzling noise, and some smoke pops up, and the undead drops. Remove it from the board. You got one action left there, Valis.
You be slightly out of character and shuffling the door a bit.
Ah! Who are you? What did you do with Valis?
I get it exactly. I'm kind of on that upper part of the stair. Yeah, there.
Okay, are you good there?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Noel Hunter 16.
That's my favorite Knoll Hunter.
He will drop his bow,
And give
yank
up.
out his battle axe.
Oh, of course.
Ah, yes, the classic hunter weapon of battle.
Every piece of gear's Hunter gear, god damn it.
Yeah.
What is that, intelligence? That buffs arcane shot.
It's true. And mana. More
All
mana.
right, and he'll attack Kruger.
Did someone say Thunder Fury?
Come on. 20. Oh, massive, awesome start.
Hell, that shit was going on even through freaking
And the second
Cataclysm.
swing misses.
I
Even
remember
with a
Terra-
+2.
remember Terralon freaking trying to take that freaking Fire Kitty staff. I was about to throw him off the freaking map.
Noel Hunter number 7 will stop targeting Kruger since he ran away, the coward.
Bitch, you're on fire. Shut up.
And no, he's not.
He's on fire.
Not to the end of his round.
But he's still on fire.
You spontaneously combust at the end.
And
like
he
flares up like a
turns
bad case of gonorrhea.
He'll attack Bernie with his battle axe. Nice.
We'll get
I see
that
him
rug
rolling hot
one way or
tonight.
another.
That's better. Die, Bernie.
No, it's not.
Sweet. Minimum damage. And my last swing. I'm on fire tonight.
Wow.
Gotta be careful. Zarga's gonna start throwing shit like 2 levels higher at us consistently.
I mean, I roll for Mystic.
Then
I
go
roll
crit
fucking
constantly.
crit right off the bat, and then I roll 1s and 2s for me. All right, that is the Knoll's turn. This is gonna hurt,
Whoosh.
and the Knoll dies.
Burnt to a crisp by Galgrim's cantrip.
Yep. All right.
Oh, did you actually fucking get the fucking
Yeah, he
Yeah,
crit.
persistent?
You
You
hear one
move
less?
forward 20 feet and produce flames on that guy, and I rolled a crit for you.
I have not rolled a single crit on that thing to trigger the persistent fire ever.
44 fires.
That's why I said go away.
Not
Zargan's
weak.
rolling good for you.
All right, Galgrim, you are up. There's one Gnoll left, and I don't believe he's wounded. I think he's fresh.
Unfortunately,
He is.
it's Hogger.
How is it 44?
Because it's a cantrip, and it's a 4th level spell when you heighten it.
So you cast it at 4th level?
Yeah.
It
All
auto
cantrips
scales
are
for
automatically. All cantrips are heightened.
Oh.
What do you think I keep spamming Palpatine?
Yeah, same. Why do you? Yeah, exactly. Arc was it electric arc does what? 3D4, 4D4 too.
It's
And
the
I can
only
Multiple
target two
targets?
targets with it.
it's the
Yeah.
only reason telekinetic even hits for like 30 something on a crit.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a melee person gets a weapon, they can buff up, and spellcasters get cantrips that buff up.
Unlike in first edition, where they did a D3 damage and that's where it stayed forever,
Yep, forever.
which was dumb.
But then your other spells did a lot more damage though too.
Did they though? Because everything I'm fighting is resistant and spell resistant and has extra resistance
When you're
against
18th
everything.
level, your fireball does 18d6 for a third level spell.
Yeah, the shit you're fucking fighting is immune to it.
No.
That's what you get for taking Fireball.
I know.
All right, Galgrim, you're up.
You're fighting demon.
I know. There's a way to get around it with the mythic shit, but you have to get mythic levels.
No, I guess I'll just another reduce flame.
All right.
Oh, that rolled
Another
on
crit. That's a 28 to hit.
He did it again.
God damn.
What the
And
fuck?
Look at all those fours.
It's 4d4 and it's
I know.
crit, so it's doubled.
I'm just happy I got my kill steal off.
Hey, I found Styx's lost dice.
So the dwarf
There
kind
would've
of
been
rubs his
more
hands
there.
together and casts on the produce flame, nails his gnoll right in the chest, and he just like bursts into flames and just drops.
Ah, they had 29 health.
Yeah, they're like third level creatures. All right, and that'll take us out of combat. So you weren't here for the announcement. When we're in exploration mode, which is non-combat, minions go off the map.
So we don't have to keep dragging them with us.
Exactly.
Thank you.
So Nathaniel
You're
goes
welcome.
away, and Bernie goes away.
Snake!
Let me clear the initiatives. All right, what's up, folks?
I'm gonna go poke around the shaman's corpse. Or former undead, whatever it is.
I'm gonna grab the shaman's corpse from out of the fire.
Thank you.
Okie dokie. You pull his burning corpse out. It's not necessarily burning, but you step on it a couple times, put the flames out. Mostly just his clothes.
Anybody need healing?
What up?
I heard there was books I got here since.
Just eyeballing the group. I don't think anyone's really too damaged, so I'm gonna peek into these rooms. I think Bernie's the worst off. And he's only missing like what, 20 something?
Zark, I want to look around for like the areas where the arrows were firing at me from the walls before. Like from the
Okay.
walls. I don't remember exactly. Like I remember I was like over here and it's happening, but I didn't recall which direction they came from.
Okay. That's what three of you are doing. What are you doing, Galgrim, and what are you doing, Zakara?
What are the circular things on the floor?
Circles.
Which circular things? The red ones or like the black ones?
Like the
Landmine.
one between Valis and Raz.
That is a giblet. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, the things that the vampires put people in before.
Yep, exactly. And there's two of those in there, but there's three of them in here, but there's nothing in them at the moment.
Probably don't keep them filled too long with gnolls.
Put the dwarf in them.
And
They're a rather
the
voracious lot.
Sargon, I'm gonna need my bear back.
Why?
Well, one so I can heal him.
Giblet.
You could target him on the combat tracker.
Leave my beacon up. Choose assurance on nature for a second. Yeah, that's a medicine check. Let's do a heal.
Yep. So you're taking 10 minutes?
No. I'm just doing a manual
Okay.
spell. Or are we taking 10 minutes and recovering?
No, did you ever get your wild shape back?
No, I need to refocus still.
I mean, I'd be for it. Get Barney healed up. This car could probably use a little touching up at some point, depending on how long the searching and what people do.
If we could take the 10 minutes, then yeah, I could touch up whoever's missing health. Although I gotta look and see who actually can't be treat wounds at the moment.
Yeah.
Currently, for people's actions, searching and stuff, I mean, are you taking 10 minutes and healing, or are we going to take 10 minutes and do, like, searching and stuff?
I can't treat wounds Sakara or myself. It's been done too recently. And I think those are basically, other than Barney, the only two who need it. Or could make use of it, I should say.
If you heal Barney and then Galgrim can have time to refocus and get wild shape back.
And the other 3 or 4 of you can explore for 10 minutes and really calm the room.
Yeah, I could do that. I'm shit at explore or like digging around for stuff anyway.
Alright, so Valis is searching the dead shaman / undead. Raz, you're tending to who?
Barney. I think that's the only one I can actually help right now. Other than Galgrim could be, but he's not really injured. Valis as well.
And Kruger can. Nope, he has treat wounds. There it is.
Yep. The
Nice,
usual
let me
people
kill
who
it.
get hurt are already treated.
Yep. Okay. Kruger's searching for where those arrows came from.
course we've got-
Sakara, what are you doing?
We still got-
I'm gonna go around the room and look for hidden doors.
Okay. All right. So I want Sakara and Kruger to roll me a perception. Raj, you can go ahead and do your medicine check.
We'll do assurance on expert.
Okay. You can go ahead and that gives you a success, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You can go ahead and heal Bernie. And Valis, you kind of go through. Valis, you roll me a perception as well.
Damn.
Alrighty. Give me 1 second. I'm removing some statuses.
Untarget Barney, and okay, we are good. Let's see. Well, for touching up the others, I mean, we've always got elixirs. We've got 7 of them left across the group.
Drakeheart goes away. The extra speed goes away. Concealed goes away. Frightening goes away.
Yeah, it looks like we're all out of Drake hearts and mist forms for the day. I think Zakara still has 1 more Quicksilver.
I thought you used the Quicksilver.
No, I gave it to you. I was holding on to it originally in case I had to do anything. While you still had your first one.
No, if you look at your,
Yeah, you still have a Quicksilver on. Because
you look at
it's
your
a 10.
stats.
Oh no, that's the 10-minute one, isn't it?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, it'll go
so
away.
that should go away.
Nathair has one of my elixirs in his mouth, right?
He has one of your healing elixirs.
Okay.
So you only had 2 Quicksilvers, right?
Yes. Did you use one today?
Yeah, I used one a long time ago.
Okay,
and
then they're both used.
Yeah.
Why does Sakara have 2 battle medicines? Can you use your you use your thing on her?
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's got the 1 day cooldown, and then she should have the 1 hour cooldown. But I don't
I
think
didn't
there's
look
a
at the
difference.
Okay. I need to fix that and change the verbiage on it.
So looks like I still got 2 blight bombs, a skin stitch, 2 spare reagents, and like 7 elixirs of life.
Are both Quicksilvers gone?
Yeah, they're both gone. So I will actually take one of my healing elixirs
One.
now to cover up with the healing elixirs to cover what the Quicksilver damaged me with earlier.
I say it's only 7 points. There you go, gone.
Well, I was missing more than that anyway, so there. Tops me off with only a couple overkill. Or 7.
Alright, you're down to 6 healing potions now.
Yep.
And currently, Galgrim has 1, Zakara has 1, Valis has 1, Nathir has 1, Kruger has 1, and Raz has 1.
Yeah, Galza, Kara,
So
Valis, Nathir,
everyone
Raz.
has 1.
Yeah, everyone except Glizzik, who's not here.
Exactly. Alrighty. What do you guys find? Alright, Kruger, you search around up here where the arrows came from. You notice there's some arrow slits up in the walls here. There's 2 of them here. Once you start looking for them, they're not super hard to find. But that's apparently where the gnolls were shooting at you from, and you kind of peek in, and you don't see anything in there. Just a room with a door and a hallway.
All right.
Sakara, you rolled. There it is. To the south of you, right there, you find a not so well concealed door. Yeah, I think Raz. I think when you were healed earlier in combat, it
Yeah, I
went
think
beyond what it should have.
Yeah, I forgot I was under Quicksilver at that time.
Yeah.
So I was
And
like, wait, I
Valis.
should only have like 2 points of overkill, not like 8.
Yeah. You go through the corpse. Did you roll? The only thing you really notice. Let's see if I have a picture.
Is that these shamans for the gnolls are vastly underfunded?
Isn't everyone?
Being a shaman in this economy?
Right?
Overworked,
All right.
underpaid.
Kruger's a monk out of necessity, not out of want.
Yeah, because it makes all the money, right?
No, because when you're a monk, you don't need anything to survive.
You notice the undead gnoll actually had a battle axe, not a sword. It wouldn't have mattered on any of the thing. Damage is all the same. When you kind of go through that, Valis, you notice that the battle axe has a potency rune on it.
Mm.
So you kind of set that aside. And the only other thing you find on the undead gnoll, on its chest, and the only reason you really notice it is because a lot of his clothes are burned away, is this tattoo.
It's a smiley face.
And I'll call Raz over since he can probably sketch it down a hell of a lot better than I can.
Just
I'll
it's
communicate
on
it.
somebody, right?
It's on the gnoll shaman that came back alive.
Cut it out.
mean, that I can do. Not much of a sketcher.
Raz pulls out his dagger, starts stabbing Galcrum. You won't have this wound anymore. I'm going to cut it out of you.
I mean, it's not like he's using the skin anymore, and it's a more accurate representation of it than trying to recreate it.
Yeah, we could damage it.
Is it you
I
said it's on
trust
his,
Raz, he's a surgeon.
you said it's on his chest, right? Like, is
Yep.
this on the fur?
It
Did, like,
no, it is
grow in
in
on
the
the fur?
skin. It is
Okay.
like
Is it
tattooed,
like
branded
ours?
in his skin.
Oh, okay, so if it's like branded, then there's just no fur on it where it's growing or where it is.
Correct.
Got it. I mean, I could always just kind of take it off, but if we want just a sketch, I mean, Zakar would probably be better at doing that than me. Either way. You take a skin patch, eventually it's going to rot. Does it even look familiar, Zargan?
Yeah, I was about to ask that too.
Those of you, go ahead. Both of you can roll me a d20.
Just out and about?
Yep.
Raz sure is doing a lot while he's healing.
He's good at that.
Well, I could heal like
What's up, buddy?
4 people at the same time, but I'm not. So
You
I
roll
could.
11s often?
Say, is it something I can also look at while I'm refocusing or not?
Refocusing, no. But you can look at it after they're done. I mean, it's not like
Yeah.
it's. But are you removing it, Raz?
I guess let me see if it's even familiar first.
You have no idea. Actually, the 10 minutes have passed. Because in order for you to go over and start pissing with it, you'd have to be done healing.
No,
Okay.
that means I can look at it too.
10 minutes. Yep.
I'm-
Go ahead and roll a d20 there, Mystic.
I was gonna say if it doesn't look familiar, then I'll start removing it.
It was 11, and then it rolled over to a 4.
None of you three have any clue.
Hey, Raz.
I can remove it.
Or not Raz. Oh, hey, can I do something really quick? Hold on. I'd like to cast Detect Magic.
Other than the items that the party has, you detect a very faint magical enchantment from that tattoo.
Hey, Raz, that's got a faint magical enchantment.
Maybe bring the resident magic guy over. Where's
Kuga
Valis?
strolls over.
Where's Valis been hiding? Right behind me.
Coughing to death.
Valis is good at magic stuff, right? Especially undead magic stuff.
Yes.
I'd hold up the knoll to hold it up to you, but I'm not that strong, so I'll just point at it. Ring
I
any
like to roll
bells?
an Arcana on that.
Go ahead.
Assuming Valis told us about the battle axe, I'll pick it up and toss it in my pack.
Okay.
I'm
I added
evil,
it to the
not a
party thing.
dick. Come on.
You don't recognize it either.
Fuck.
Maybe it's nature based?
Can I roll occultism?
Yeah, I was like, can I
Nope,
roll
you
my.
already rolled your roll.
Okay.
Can
You
I
get
roll.
one roll?
Can I roll nature?
Nope. You had your roll.
I assumed when he had us roll
Oh.
20, he was already adding the applicable bonus. He just didn't want to outright
I
say
didn't want to
what
give
it was.
nothing away. Correct.
Huh.
Since no one said that what skill they were using to do it, you rolled a blank skill check, and I added the modifier in. Valis said he wanted to use Arcana, so he rolled Arcana.
To be fair, we didn't know it was magic when the three of us rolled.
I understand that, but then that's because you looked at it before you cast your spell.
Yeah.
All right, Raz. I need you to do me a crafting check to remove this
Yeah.
without fucking it up.
Yeah.
Can I choose a role?
Yes, you may.
I will choose Lore Underworld.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
Technically, we are under the world at the moment.
Can I get a free fireball cast on Krug?
Effect plus. Oh, because the crafter's goggles. That's right.
You don't recognize it of any criminal organization that you know of, Zakara. And Raz, takes you a couple minutes, and you kind of pull out some knives and some hooks and just some shit, and you kind of flay the guy Noel a little bit on his chest, and got a nice little hand-sized chunk of Noel flesh with a little bit of fur on it, and that symbol.
The delicate craft of carving around the symbol, not into the symbol.
Yep.
I'll hold it up to Galgrim, since he was interested in it.
I was just about to say not caring.
Can I take a look at it?
I'll hold it up to Kruga since
did.
Galgrim ignored it.
Well, yeah, it's like I want to grab because, like in orc, like in orc culture, like tattoos on this skin like can mean like a lot of different things. So I was wondering if there's anything I could roll. Never mind, I already rolled something. I'm just gonna hold it up and like look interested and start making like out loud comparisons to orc tattoos.
Okay.
What were you handing me?
Now we're all getting impromptu lesson on orc culture.
The flap of Knoll flesh.
Oh, okay.
Just gonna wiggle it around a little bit.
Okay. I'll take it and throw it in my bag.
I already have it.
Oh, okay.
Somebody has it.
One of those gnolls is watching from the arrows, so like, what the fuck?
You guys also find some coins on the corpses.
Yeah, they're probably like,
Make
why aren't
sure-
they eating it? It just doesn't make sense. Gnolls are weird.
They are the captain now.
I found another door we could explore.
Doors are nice.
We still haven't found any signs of where the dead meat might be.
Unless the stuff you want is in that book that Valis took off of Herbert that was in code.
That coded one?
Yeah.
That was gonna take time to break that. It
Yeah,
could
it
be in
will.
there though.
Real quick before we start advancing that way, Krug is going to run back up here and kind of like check over the impromptu pile he made to see if there's any other signs of like zombies or anything moving around.
High or low, good for you.
Low.
Yes. You get over there, you see a zombie on the other side of like your wall trying to like get his way through. Another one of those thugs.
They're now called zombies.
I'm gonna pick him up and just throw him over onto the other side of the wall. So like on my side essentially. So and see like where he starts moving.
It's a good idea. We still don't see where they've been going. So this ought to show us. So unless it's really been
You
that
pick
long,
him
I
up
don't
and kind of
remember.
pull him over the thing and drop him down on the ground. He just lays there, not moving.
0 out of 10.
He still has his like shirt or whatever on, right?
Yeah, bloody clothes. Yeah.
I'm gonna like go down. I'm just gonna like rip open his shirt and look at his chest, see if he has the same tattoo.
Yes, he does.
All right, I'm grabbing this bitch by the neck and I'm dragging him to the rest of the group.
Okay. He does not seem to. He's definitely still a zombie, but he's definitely just does not seem to be resisting.
I'll kind of come back in and just
Dragging
Throw
a
him.
zombie.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll
dragging
kind
a
of-
corpse, and then it kind of moves.
And I'll throw him down, like, kind of at the feet of the group. This one has the same symbol on his chest. Do you think this is the magic that is bringing them back from the dead?
It was magical.
Possibly.
The symbol. I wouldn't be surprised.
Can I cast Detect Magic and see if the symbol's glowing with the same magic?
Is that a cantrip?
Cantrip.
You can cast it, yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm doing.
I need you to roll me perception, though.
Okay. Wow, I am
Oof.
rolling like garbage.
A 3, still an 18. It's not. You detect barely magical particles from it, but you can tell that it's like faded.
And the zombie's still alive, right?
The zombie's still like moving a little bit, yeah.
Can I... Hey, Kruger, kill it really quick.
I'll kill it really quick.
All right, you smash its head, kill it.
Crushing
Can I keep
grasp.
watching the particles and see what it does?
Over the next minute or two, they pretty much fade all the way away.
And it doesn't stand back up?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
I drug him in here because he wasn't moving like the other ones were. I think killing that witch doctor that turned into a undead himself may have caused them to lose motivation.
Could be.
We didn't find the other zombies when we came in here, right, Zargan? It's been so long.
No, the ones that went by you haven't seen them since.
Well, Zakara did find a door that left the area, yes? We should investigate it. They were coming in here, and they're not in here now. There's more to see.
I'm going to take this corpse. I'm just going to toss it into the brazier that's to my northeast.
Starts to burn and smoke and stink.
The barricade is still intact up there, though it doesn't seem like much else will be coming that way.
You're pretty sure if somebody or something actively wanted to tear it down, it wouldn't be hard to do.
Oh, I'm sure, but
Even
it
for
up
a zombie, but the zombie would have to be like controlled,
yeah, but the zombies seemed kind of
mindless.
yeah.
Autopilot.
So since
Yep.
they weren't doing anything, that's why Kruger wanted to direct it, just in case something happened when we came in here.
Oh, something happened.
Oh no.
All
Shall
right.
we continue?
Everyone rested?
As
Yeah.
much as we can be. Onward to your secret door.
Kruger was down here before. He was busy beating the shit out of people, though.
Yes, he was. Be in a square, Mystic, not between squares.
Mystic only exists in
I'm
the
still
realm
in between squares.
All right, what you doing?
Isn't there a door there?
There is. You just can't see it.
Okay. I'll just listen to make sure or see if there's anything there.
Roll me perception. Don't hear anything.
Alright, I will open the door. And I am stealthing
Okay.
with the light.
Mm-hmm. You know that doesn't really work, right?
I was gonna say I can hang back for a while since I've got a light, but I forgot you had one too.
I will follow the expert.
All right, up ahead you see a nice sized cave, Zakara, with like a black water, like non-moving water, filling most of it. At least up to like the level where the walkways, and there's some stone outcroppings that you can go to get across from it.
What does it smell like?
Mold, damp. Does not look like it's fresh and potable water. Whether it's just been here for so long, being stagnant, it's gone bad, or
I got this. Whoever. Check on it.
What are you checking on?
See if it's natural, see if it's unnatural, see if it's stagnant, see what's going on with.
what are you doing?
Yeah.
Putting your hand in it, touching it?
I mean, you can tell a lot from looking at it, and then if I need to touch it and stuff, I'm not opposed to it, but I would like to check it out visually first before I
Give it a taste test.
All right,
stick
roll
my
me
hand in acid. Make sure it's actually water and not something else.
Roll me a nature check.
Mosquito breeding
From
grounds.
what you can see here,
Florida.
even with the light that the party has, the light ring goes down maybe a foot into the water. It's dark down there. The water is unmoving. It is water, but it is very stagnant, and if you drink it, you'll probably get malaria.
Cool. Can I pick up a
Something.
rock, cast light on it, and throw it in?
Do you have
Get
any rocks on
malaria.
you?
Are we not in a cave? Is there not a tiny rock on the ground?
Nope.
Consuela's been through recently.
There's no rocks in the abandoned secret passageway.
No one said it was abandoned.
They have
There's-
good housekeeping.
Yes, gnolls are notorious for their consuelas.
This one knoll was a complete neat freak.
I could always give you a caltrop that I've got from my bag.
Okay, I'll take a caltrop.
Make sure you mark. Make
Then
sure
you
you mark
can't
that
throw
off.
anything.
I have methodically been marking off every
I know.
individual caltrop we've been using.
Zargan,
So
Now
what's
by
that,
like
four?
3. It was like 3 or 4.
Zargan, the stones that you said that are kind of going across,
Mm-hmm.
are they dry or wet?
They are dry.
Okay.
They seem to be about an inch out of the water.
An inch out of the water. With
Yes,
the
they're
lake,
not
can we see is it just a floating thing, or is there something beneath supporting it?
What little bit you can penetrate from what you can see, it looks like it goes down and then goes into blackness.
Okay.
So, Galgrim, you're casting magic on a caltrop and dropping it into the water? Are you throwing it into the water, or what are you doing?
I'm just kind of hucking it in front of me, maybe a foot or two.
Okay.
I want to be able to see it when it sinks. See if it hits a bottom point and we can see it, or if it goes just down into the darkness, or if it goes down a foot and then disappears, or what happens.
Well, you got that right on the thing. It goes in, it illuminates. As soon as it hits the water, it is illuminating maybe 5 feet around it. This water is definitely dampening it or something. It sinks about a foot and a half, goes dim, and then you don't know if the magic went out or if it just sunk and you just can't see it anymore.
That's some murky ass water.
Do you detect magic to see if the water is magical?
You can.
Okay.
Water is not magical.
Okay. So I'm assuming it didn't get snuffed by an anti-magic field or something.
Can I jump across now?
Yes, you can.
You should have splashed the car.
Assuming Zakar gives me a little room, I'll start heading over and hop from rock to rock to go to the other side.
Alrighty. I need you to roll me in the tower 3 checks, 3 athletics checks, or acrobatics, your choice.
What exactly am I doing that requires these, just so I can make sure?
You're jumping from rock to rock to rock.
Boy, I'm gonna fail this one.
Do I have to do them like rapidly, or can I like choose in between whether I do assurance or not?
Everyone you do, I will move you appropriately.
Don't worry, I'll see you in the water, Raz.
I will. I'm gonna do an assurance on my first one. So that'll give me a 23.
Don't worry, this will only tell me whether or not I should take out my armor first to get a +1.
You kind of take a couple steps and just jump, and you land on that one. It seems solid. I mean, it takes your 300 pounds or whatever it is your fat ass weighs,
Something like that.
and you land perfect.
And does this next jump look harder, or
About the same.
Wait,
okay? I'll just
throw-
assurance again.
Throw him a rope before he goes.
You jump over to I'll give you over to there
And then the last jump is just to the final,
to the shore. Yep.
I'll just assurance it again.
All right. You should have jumped on. Remember, Jehovah starts with an I. You jumped on J. You jump across.
If they say they want me to grab a rope, I could just jump back the other way, get one.
Said it about the same time you were taking your second jump, so I don't think you would have heard it, but
I'll go next. I can take a rope or
then
leave.
yeah, you take the rope then.
Just tie it to her tail.
Can they?
There's a couple of us who will not be making those jumps.
Are you holding the rope, or is it being tied to Zakara?
I
The
think
only
we-
reason I'm asking because if it's tied to you, your hands are free. If you're holding it, your hands are one of your hands at least is occupied.
I think tying it to her is probably the safer bet, because if she falls in, we can reel her in.
That's
Yeah,
a big
I'll just
fish.
tie it
Like
around my
bait?
waist.
By the way, can they follow the expert me if they decide to use athletics across?
Not now.
What do you mean not now?
How are they gonna follow you? You're already there.
So they'd have to be right behind me.
Yep.
I can't give
They have
them.
to be one jump behind you.
Step, what did I step?
Exactly.
Splash.
Well, I'll just stay over here and I will attempt
saying,
to
I'm
help
on,
people across.
I'm gonna have them follow the leader on this mountain climb. I'm already at the top though, guys. So
So this is athletics or acrobatics?
your choice. Are you more strengthly or are you more dexly?
Acrobatics.
All right, roll me a check in the tower.
All right. And I am expert.
You had that stupid springing and leaping thing too, don't you?
Yes. Well, that's for vertical jumps. I can,
Oh, okay.
but I can leap 15 feet just as an action. I assume it's probably harder with the spaces.
Remember, a lot of those jumps require you to be able to move in a straight line before you jump.
Oh, one of my feats says I don't.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a feat. That's not just a skill. All right. You kind of nimbly leap out there. Your tail's kind of hiding behind you, like up and up, keeping balance for you. You land gracefully.
All right, next jump.
Roll it. All right, halfway through the rope, halfway through the jump, Raz yanks the rope back, and you fall into the water.
Surprise.
I gave Raz 5 gold.
You never seen a cat wet. They're not. She won't be happy.
I will climb up and shake myself off.
No, you don't actually fall. I was kidding.
Oh,
Do you think I have the strength to pull that one off?
You might while she's in the air.
I don't think I do.
I
It'd
mean,
be
you just
a-
have
it'd be a
to
strength
hold it
check.
where it is.
But one more, and you're on the shore next to the orc. You make it look easy.
I'll grab the rope from Zakara.
Okay.
I'll help hold it.
Alright, here comes the funny part.
Who's next? Remember, roll acrobatics or athletics in the dice tower for me.
Acrobatics or athletics?
Your choice.
Hmm.
You can tie yourself to the rope.
I think I will probably take my armor off for this.
Your
Probably gonna
armor
need-
won't affect that.
It will. I have an armor check penalty.
But don't you have a high enough strength to avoid it?
No.
Oh, okay.
I need like a 12 strength. I got an 8.
So you need to go to
Wow.
the gym.
Someone else needs to go first while he's taking off his
Yeah.
armor.
Fuck
This is
it all.
I think it's gonna take a couple minutes to take off medium armor.
What's the roof situation look like, Zargan?
I'll
It's a
take
cave. It
little.
goes up by 15, 20 feet above.
Okay, but like it's like in theory traversable. If you like were to be on the ceiling, you could walk over and get over to those other guys.
If you had some way to do that,
I
yes.
can shape into a spider. I'm really tempted to do that.
I'm not waiting another 10 minutes for you to refocus if you do that.
How many rolls did you need?
I need a acrobatics or athletics in the dice tower. It'll be a total of 3.
Or you can mix it up and do both.
Oh, hey, it only takes 1 minute to remove any armor. It takes longer to put it on.
General quarters. General quarters.
Can I help him take his armor off?
It's
Make
only
it
a
go
minute.
faster?
All right. Valis goes out there. You rolled athletics. Kind of does a jump out there. He lands. Oh, he kind of stumbles forward, almost goes into the drink, but he balances himself. Next jump. Looks a little better, but he's a little bit off balance on the landing. But the third one, he jumps across fine. He he learned from the first two, and the third one was good.
Good, I'm glad I didn't have to burn a 4th level spell on this.
Just so we're clear, there's no more room on the shore for anyone to come across. Where are you
Hey,
going,
Zargan.
Mystic?
Is there a body still in here?
There's several bodies.
Can I take an arm?
No, you'd have to cut an arm off.
Yeah.
What are you gonna cut it off with?
I have a dagger.
All right, and Galgrim disappears for about 30 minutes.
Where did the
That's
dwarf
what the
go?
magic happened.
Drag.
I guess
I'll
he-
just grab the smallest body and drag it with me.
He met
Okay.
the dwarf's worst enemy, water.
Drag it back up here, and I just kind of throw it in the water.
There's a big splash.
I mean, I have a
And
12
it's-
strength. I probably couldn't pick it up.
Starts to sink. Oh, you could drag it.
Yeah, I could
I
drag
mean,
it. but
dragging
probably-
abilities like times 4 or something.
Yeah, but I couldn't
drag
probably
quite a
couldn't
bit.
like huck it very far. I'd probably kind of just be
No.
kicking off the edge into the water.
Yeah, you rolled off the edge right in front of you. It kind of hits there, a big splash, floats for a moment, then starts to sink and goes out of sight.
So
Now the
I'm
watch of the water's gonna eat him.
I'm confused about the logistics of this rope that I'm holding.
You have one end, Raz has the other end.
No. Okay.
We'll currently have to
Rise
give
of the gimp here.
We're probably gonna give the rope to the dwarf.
I can get swim speed like 4 different ways. So
Which is why you're gonna hold on to the rope,
Not
and then
for
I'll
free,
go.
you
Okay.
can't.
So I just
not
take
for
it off.
free, but well, actually, you're right. Free, I can't right now because I don't have a water cantrip.
All right. Raz takes his armor off, tucks it into his pack.
I'm holding the other end of the rope now.
My acrobatics.
Okay.
is
Pull
now-
Galgrim.
my acrobatics is now
I
a
won't
+1.
stop you.
Just unequip your armor on your
I
inventory.
did.
And it should automatically adjust.
It did.
Because I don't think it doesn't show on the skill list, but it applies it when you roll.
It looks like it showed on the skill. Because I
Oh,
was at a.
maybe.
I was at
This
a
is why I
0.
don't wear armor. It interferes with my skill checks.
I was at a 0 with acrobatics before, and now I'm at a +1.
Oh, okay. I figured it wouldn't apply until you rolled, but I don't pay much attention to that stuff. I let the game do it. So Raz is going next, huh?
Mm-hmm. And
You
Galgrim
sure
is.
you don't want to use athletics?
I mean, it's only a 1 difference. 2 difference. With
Roll
Galgrim
them in
holding,
the
with people holding the ropes, they can definitely aid, right?
I demoralize Galgrim.
The rope is giving an aid. Well,
Okay.
not to your roll, but you might be able to grab it if you miss it.
Oh, great.
Be kind of like grabbing an edge
Yeah. I'm good at these. All right, so
in the dice tower.
dice tower. Oh, whoops. Let me actually put in. Let me actually grab out of acrobatics here.
All right, Raz kind of backs up to the wall, getting as much of a running start as the little gnome legs can get. Runs up, leaps. He makes the landing, kind of slides a little bit, but luckily he's small. He has a lot of rock to work with, and he kind of leans over the edge and pulls himself back from falling in. You were really close to going in there.
So like,
and your little heart's pumping, a little bit of sweat.
Land on the rocks, slide a little bit, drop to all fours.
Yep.
Slide a little more. All right. Another 2, right?
Well, yep. You need 2 more.
Well, here's 1.
All right. This one, you jump, and as you jump, you swear that rock you jumped off of, like, gave a little bit.
Probably did.
And you don't quite make this jump. You kind of land with, like, your waist in the water, and you're, like, hugging the top of the rock with your arms and chest, and kind of pull yourself up out of the water.
Ugh. Knock the wind out of you.
A little bit, not that much because the water absorbed it, but definitely, now you're half wet.
It's like MXC.
All right. So 1 more then.
Yes, sir.
See, do I not even get to roll hero points if I fuck this up though?
You don't get to
Can I
see
be
what
ready to
you
grab
roll.
him?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, no, because Valis is there, but
I have 40-foot move speed. I feel
Raz
like I can
steps
get
back
there.
a minute, takes a couple quick running steps, jump, lands right on the edge, starts to kind of teeter backwards, and Valis or Kruga, one of you kind of reach out, grab him by his shirt, and pull him to safety.
Should be easy. Only weigh like 30 pounds.
Not now. You're like half wet. So it's like
Only
30,
weigh like
32.
35.
Kruga curls that with his pinky every day.
All right, 4 of you are across.
All right. I will start putting my armor back on, which will probably take a little
Move
longer.
out of the way.
Do you say anything about that first rock seeming to give any?
I mean, everybody was watching it.
They didn't see nothing.
Did it really seem to give?
I mean, was this just
Not
like
to
it
you.
seemed to, or was this just
Okay.
more of a... I mean, I don't do well with that sort of thing. I'm sure there's a myriad of reasons why he could have felt that way. I'm not an acrobat.
I'll call out to Galgrim and say, tie the rope around your waist.
Around your neck. In a noose.
Okay, I'll tie it off around my waist.
Okay.
And since this isn't going to be a thing to like aid him from being like getting in, instead of like holding it tight, I'm going to leave it kind of off to the side so it doesn't like trip up and like get in his way when he's making the jumps.
Okay. All right, Galgrim, acrobatics or athletics, and remember in the tower. Oh wow!
Bye.
You make that first jump quite dexterous. You're looking good.
That one.
Nice. Next one's looking good. All the confidence. And then you rolled on that one.
Did I really?
Yep.
Fuck.
All right, so Galgrim getting a little cocky. He made the first 2 with ease, looking good. It's like I got this. Takes like half a step and jumps instead of a couple step running, and he makes it about 2/3 of the way there. Realizes he's not going to make it, pretty much says, "Oh shit!" Splash right into the water, and he starts to sink quickly.
I start pulling him up immediately.
I'll help.
All right, about 30 seconds as you kind of go down a little bit, Missy. You probably sink about 5 or 6 feet, enough that it's over your head. You're getting ready to start doing something on your own. Then you feel the rope start pulling you up.
Okay.
And they pull you up and out, soaking wet.
I'll shake like a dog.
Kruger will just look over at Galgrim and say, "To be fair, that's better than how I expected that to turn out."
Same.
I will.
I almost just turned into a spider and went over the top.
I will hand Raz the rest of his rope, and I'll start walking this way.
I was so fucking tempted to just shape and bypass.
So
Jumping.
about how long would it have taken him to get across, Sargon?
As a little spider? Oh,
No.
jeez.
No, as that whole ordeal just then.
I think he's just trying to figure out
spend.
if he has his armor on.
Aha.
Oh,
Takes
only a minute or so to get across.
Yeah, it takes about 5 to put on medium armor.
Can we help you don it for make it go quicker?
It doesn't say anything about help.
There's no reason why someone couldn't.
Would you like a hand getting that back on?
If it makes it go any faster, I certainly wouldn't say no.
I'm gonna peek around the corner while there's no light-bearing people.
Okay.
Wow.
Is there any signs of like movement or anything in the hallway? Or
Nope.
not movement, but like having been traversed recently?
No, but I mean, it's not like an abandoned area. It's definitely there's a little bit of dust and a little bit of dirt, maybe loose dirt, but there's not like layers of dust like other places you've been in.
Yeah.
Zargan, I'm gonna position myself between Raz and the water. I'm helping him.
Okay.
Sure, I can move a little bit while we're doing this. It's just a breastplate.
Yeah.
It's mostly the hooks and straps in the back.
So there may be. By the way, if we have to go back across there may actually be something alive in.
I can only assume as much. They seem to like their little pet guards.
I think
Can I-
something was coming for me as you guys pulled me.
What sort of something?
I don't know. I have
I don't know
zero
what it is, but
idea.
I'm gonna call it the cave shark.
We've already fought the cave shark. Remember?
This is the
Starting
cave
the
shark
gym?
2.0.
This one's got a laser on its head.
As long as it doesn't come out of the water.
It's like the trash compactor monster from Star Wars.
Lawyers say those things are not to be fucked with.
You don't
No.
say. Feels like most of the naturally occurring species or animals that they throw into places are not to be fucked with.
Porg.
They're not to be fucked with. Those are to be eaten.
What's that? Lasers and lightsabers?
The-
It's
the-
got
the-
nothing
the-
on massive maws.
The milk thing. The things they milked.
Luckily, that didn't happen in the real canon.
Go ahead and roll, Kruger.
Banthas.
What's that? Thermal detonator? I raise you Ewoks.
I raise you greater crate dragon.
I raise you Jawas. They steal your thermal detonator and disassemble it really quick.
Your dragon's not canon anymore, is she?
Yeah, but the canon's shit now, so.
Well, that's not. Doesn't change canon just because you don't like it.
I don't know.
Legends was so much better. Canon.
Even Ifrit.
You alive there, Kruger?
Yeah.
No, you're not paying attention.
I wasn't because there was a lot of talking. You took a while to respond.
No,
Chat.
I said once to roll and you didn't hear me, so I put it in chat. You don't hear anything other than a little bit of whispering from behind you. You make
Okay.
out a dwarf voice.
Goddamn dwarves in the underground.
This is their home turf.
What is that?
Get me out of here. Fast as possible.
That's a table and a chair. And a couple barrels.
Is there alcohol in the barrels?
No.
You
They
have
are
a
open. Most of them are empty. One has a little bit of water at the bottom.
Is there, like, the desk doesn't have any, like, drawers or anything?
No. Almost looks like somebody should be like on guard duty here or something.
Let me know when
Interesting.
enough time has passed that the armor's back on, because that's probably when I'll start moving.
Yep.
I'll just come back. I'll come down here and just listen on the other side of this door.
On the other side of the door, that's pretty interesting. How do you manage that?
I chop off my ear and slide it underneath the door.
Ah! Okay, Van, go. Go ahead and roll.
The logic follows.
Don't hear anything.
All right. I'll just kind of come back up here and I'll be up against this wall to keep an eye out on that door down there, and then just wait for them to start coming up.
Okay. You're waiting. They're waiting.
I'm waiting until Raz gets his armor back on.
Oh, he has it back on.
Oh, well, then I would continue. That's pretty much what I was waiting for, was just to have armor back on. Oh, it's studded leather, not a breastplate.
Yeah, I
At a
knew it was
breastplate?
leather.
For some reason, I kept thinking breastplate, because I'm like, I can wear medium, but I'm not wearing that medium.
Nah, Valis
More
wears
light.
the heaviest. The wizard wears the heaviest armor of the group.
Yeah, because I hit the gym.
And yet he was so worried about his athletics check.
Looks at Balas's muscles versus Kruger's muscles. I am the gym.
Some people hit the gym as just a leisurely way to stay in shape. Some people hit the gym way too often.
Kruger just goes into the gym and starts punching everything.
Starts lifting the machines instead of the barbells on them.
See anything interesting?
It seems like there's a guard post over there that doesn't have much of anything, and a door down this other way. I couldn't hear anything on the other side of it.
Has this place been like emptied, Zargan, or does it just look like they just up and left? Like, does it look like someone's been here like recently?
I mean, there's no tracks in the floor or nothing like that. Although it's hard packed dirt and rock, so it's not really easy to see tracks.
I wouldn't notice that. I'm
I
more
mean,
worried,
but
just like
I'm
cards
thinking-
on the table or food.
no,
Eh,
nothing like that. But from what the little, like a small desk and a chair, looks like almost like maybe not all the time, but sometimes someone might be stationed here for some reason.
Oh, looks like we need to go through the door.
I'll listen at the door.
Go ahead and roll.
Oh, I should have refocused. I forgot I used Key Rush.
Don't hear anything.
Alright, I'll see if it's unlocked,
It is.
and I will open it.
Go ahead.
Okay, and even though I have light, I'm still stealthing.
You think so?
Yep.
What are those things?
Drums.
What kind of drums?
Drums in the deep.
Like big drums, like kettle drums.
Jumanji drum. Wait.
Are they of any sort of ancestry?
Roll me a society check.
Yeah.
What's the
You're
craftsmanship
hired.
like? Are these good drums?
Crude.
Hmm.
Um,
Kruga?
you thinking some kind of humanoid, Kruga. You're not really sure what.
Ah,
Definitely not orc,
yes.
though.
Oh yeah, that narrows it
Humanoid.
down.
I mean, but not like human or elves, like, humanoid,
Can
like,
I- Can I give it a go?
Sure.
He's gonna get that one and says, "Oh, it's a work."
You're same thing. You're not really sure. Definitely not like you don't think it's human or elven or nothing like that. But I mean, it could be orcish. You don't know.
I will listen at this door.
Okay, go ahead and roll. Don't hear nothing.
All right, I'll open it.
Go ahead.
Kona cold hits us all.
Fireball.
Glitzik isn't here.
Horrid wilting.
Is he okay? I haven't seen him in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
He's at the beach again.
Oh, what's that?
Like a big, like a fire pit.
Sand
But it's
and
not lit.
water, and it sets my flesh on fire.
Is there
Hmm.
Some
fuel in it?
there's some not like good fuel, but there's like some burnt pieces of wood and stuff like that. Some logs, other like pieces of wood. There's some like crude benches along the north wall there.
I'm gonna hold my hand as a card and tell her to hold up for a second.
She
AFK
knows you
second.
keep
Gotta
on
refill my
walking.
water.
I'll kind of just whisper, "This goes down for a little while. Let me walk up and see what I can find."
I really wish I could see in the dark.
I'm going to try and like stealth up.
I think there's feet for that, Zakara.
Maybe.
I found a human feet spawn and I took one of them.
Human feet maybe only. All right, roll me a perception there, Kruger.
Oh, I should have thrown it in the box.
And are you trying to be sneaky or are you just moving?
I was trying to be sneaky.
All right, give me a stealth in the box.
I did it.
As you get there, I gotta find this guy. I don't have to hide their names. You guys know what this is. Do you see that, Kruger?
Yes.
It's coming around the corner down there. You kind of see it. You see it. It looks and sees you. And initiative. Everyone can roll. Kruger, you can roll stealth if you would like.
Yeah,
Didn't he get
stealth is
seen?
slightly better.
Yeah,
Can I
but
roll stealth?
you can roll stealth as well because you were trying to stealth. Because he was stealthing there doesn't mean he was good at it. Nice.
Back. We going into initiative.
If you want.
Is that what all these are? Oh, hey. That's right. Barony made it across just fine. Obviously piggybacking on Galgrim. That's why I fell in.
Yep. And then Bernie stepped over because he pushed him under. All right, you guys, Krugen moved up ahead. Then, after a few moments, you hear some kind of howling and that. And it's initiative. Raj, you are the quick one today.
It sucks going first to support.
Sounds like more Gnolls.
More Gnolls.
With Gary Gnoll.
Do I want to delay, though? I got some ground to cover, I think, because he's a little bit ahead of us. Why don't we just kind of peek up here? 5, 10, 15. I don't see much of anything, because light only goes so far. Let's go 25. And then if I still don't see anything, I will draw a Blight Bomb, just to have it ready. Ooh, what do I do with that last action, though?
You can demoralize Zakara.
I mean, she kind of does it to herself, though. I think I'll just cover some ground and get up next to Kruga. Because I can hear the gnolls. I don't see the gnolls. But I assume they're probably going to start doing gnoll things at him. So this would be 10, because I've already moved diagonal once. 15. We'll go 25 just to get across the way here.
All right.
I think that's my move speed at the moment, 25. Yeah, because that
Should be.
Quicksilver's over. Yep.
And Thayer has one action. He do anything?
No, not at the moment.
Okay.
Can't see anything going on. Neither does he, and Kruga doesn't need to be plugged with anything. Be like that sometimes. That'll do it for me.
Yep. I'm doing my stuff. All righty. Valis, you're up.
Gonna move here, not be able to see shit, and have to move again. And I'm going to do it the true tactic. The ancient
Fireball the party.
art.
Gotcha.
I mean, I can do that.
I'm good with that. All
Let's
right,
do
shield
that.
spell.
And I'm going to use Vesture.
Yep. Kruga, you're up.
Okay. What will it take in order to take the torch from Raz? Or whatever lighting thing he has.
He has a torch.
Well, it's technically the light
No,
thing,
oh.
the Wayfinder.
Then you cannot take it.
No.
You can take me.
I was planning on taking your torch and putting it over by those guys.
You can
But
run
it's-
over, pick them up, and just throw them down the hall.
Yeah. Let's see. So 5, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40. Unfortunate.
Well, hello there.
These look basically of like the same variety of gnolls that we just fought, correct?
Yes.
Seeing as how they're all like the hunters, do they seem to be missing arrows in their quiver in comparison to the other ones?
No.
No.
I mean, you can't tell that.
All right, I'm gonna move up, and this first one, I'm just gonna throw some punches.
How rude.
I will. Yep, I'm just going to do a flurry of blows.
Rude. Very rude.
I like how the dice multiply when you throw them.
All right, you run up there. Go up there. The flurry of blows. First one hits him in the chest. Second one comes out, kind of hits him in the chest. Next one comes up, like uppercut, like to his chin, and you hear his neck snap. And then he drops.
All right, that is my turn.
Zakara's up.
All right. Stride. That's 30. Stride again. And stride again.
Back all the gnolls dead yet.
One of them is.
There's 2 more down here. That's my turn.
Yep. Knoll 21. Whips out his axe for an action. Lays into Kruga. This should be interesting.
Yeah, I don't have the mutagen. Oh, you didn't have me targeted.
But I did.
That does hit me though.
26 hits though, right?
Yeah, that's my AC.
Guys, I did it. I hit Kruga.
Yay!
His second swing.
Wait, I'm going to look at him and say kneel.
He ignores you.
Oh,
And then critically misses.
Oh, you should have fucking kneeled, you dumb bitch.
Don't target yourself.
I can target whoever I want. You're not my dad.
Alright. You can iron will yourself. I could be your dad. You don't know that.
I'm not going to do the persistent. I'm just going to do the straight up damage.
Do you have a choice on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm supposed to let you know before they. I'm supposed to let you know before they respond which one I'm choosing to do.
Okay.
So just give me a second in order to decide that before you say whether they do or don't.
Okay. Galgrim, you're up.
Hey, I can move finally. Because the wand's worn off, right?
No, the wand's 8 hours.
Okay. $30. And I'll give the other action of the bear to catch him up.
Alrighty.
He's got 35, so he can be technically.
Okay.
Yep.
Noel moves up, draws his axe, and gets one swing at Kruger. And misses. That's the round. All right, Raz, you're up. Raz?
Sorry, I was in the other room.
Okay, I thought maybe you keeled over and Chibi was like beating the hell out of you again.
No, she's the one lacking energy today. I'm on the uphill on that one. Will that be the downward? Either way. God, they're so far up there, but at least I can finally see one of them. All right, let's move again. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, I can finally actually see him. Let's go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's 5, 15. Wait, yeah, 5, 15, 20. So I still can't chuck this.
You
So
can if you
I
want to hit Kruger.
Yeah, and do like 1 splash damage to them while Kruger takes the brunt.
I'm good with
I'd
that.
like to reverse that. I think I'll just do a big old move. Just use all of my actions to move and get somewhere where I can actually do something next time. So I have little short gnomish legs.
Okay, you good there?
That move just the same as human legs, apparently.
Got stumpies.
All right, Nathair
Yep.
doing anything?
Kruger's still looking okay, so I think Nathair is going to be fine right there.
Okay. Valis.
Just close to engage. Of course, I don't have all this. Ooh, friends.
Did you move 1 or 2?
2.
Okay, yeah, you can't use your arc then.
Yeah, no, I was looking to see how many actions it took. But I
Yeah.
can shoot.
You can shoot. And hit. There's a Valis whips up his arquebus, aims
Nice
real
roll.
quick, and boom! Does a whopping 2 points of damage.
I took his ear off.
Sure.
You can now get those earrings he's always wanted.
And Kruger, you're up.
All right, I'm going to flurry of blows the hunter to the northwest because he actually hit me, and that's what's actually rude.
How rude. Cheater. You're like Zakara last week. That is bullshit.
And then the second blow.
You really need to say on your flurry of blows who you're attacking before you roll.
So I can't split it afterwards?
I would say no. You have to declare your attack, and that's an attack. So you would declare. You can do 1 on each, but you have to be stated ahead of time.
Okay.
I mean, I'll let you do it this time because I'm just saying that now. But in the future, we usually only put them all on 1, but these guys die pretty easy.
Yes, they do. Thalos
hate
turns
you.
the corner just in time to see the most brutal display of head smashing he's ever seen.
No, I didn't get a chance to kill Steel.
Like they get really confused by the arquebus being shot. Kruger literally just grabs both their heads together and smashes them
Boom.
face first into each other.
And there's a crunch and they drop. Zakara, you're up.
Wait. That was literally just my first action.
Oh, okay. Fine. Go. Take the rest of your turn if you want.
Did I hear like anything else like up that way?
I don't know. You guys spend an action to listen?
Well, he was clearly calling out to other people who weren't him, so I'm just gonna go for it. So I'm gonna
He's yelling,
stride.
yelling to his friends. All right, hold on. There you go.
All right. So
Oh, wait. There's more.
But wait, there's more.
There you go.
Hmm. So I was right here. So 5, 15, 20. And then this is what, 30 right there, I think?
Yep.
35, 40. Okay, got a pretty good scope of the room. And then I'm going to use my last action to stride again. And I'm just going to call out 6 more. We'll hold here and get them as they come around the corner. Can I say that in Orcish?
You can.
Yeah, I'll say it in Orcish.
For the, what, 2 people that speak Orcish?
Well, people have all kinds of languages. I don't remember who has what.
Oh, yep. All right, now you're done, sir.
Yes.
All right, Kitty, you're up.
All of
Does
that was in
Kitty speak?
Orcish.
Yep.
I do like hold up my hand. Like Kruger's basically like he has a plan, but he doesn't want them to know what it is in case they speak common.
He holds up his hand up for like 5 fingers to display 6. What does he do in sign language?
No, he's just holding up a hand like a halting hand. But he turns around and he's obviously like preparing for things to come around the corner.
Hmm. All right,
Cards on
I
in there.
will. I'm going to. Well, I'll take out my rapier.
You gotta spend an action,
Yeah, I'm gonna spend an action.
because otherwise you have to pull it out when you attack, right?
Don't forget, you can also delay.
Because your fast draw, I think, only qualifies when you make an attack.
Okay, I am going to. Yeah, I'll delay.
Okay. Yeah, your quick draw, you have to be attacking to get it out for free. All right. I had a bunch of people delaying, so let's get to it. That guy runs up to there. That one runs to there. Sees Kruger and will fire off a shot with his bow. Misses. This one does pretty much the same thing. Ah!
Oh, it's a baby.
It's a baby fable. Quick, Mystic Fireball.
The correct term is Fable Spawnling.
No, it's me. It'd be, that was gonna be bad.
Sickening
That misses.
radiance.
I would like to go after that Null Sergeant.
These guys are all the same initiative. You have to wait till they're
Oh,
done
got it.
because they delayed that, and then they're going after you and Kruger. So
Glad did you tell Chibi?
Huh? Oh, hey.
It's a baby.
What's the baby? She's got your hairstyle.
Yes, she does.
all 6 gnolls were waiting. Oh, that's a nice swing.
She's so happy.
She says your baby
All right,
looks so
Zakara.
happy.
Yeah, she didn't see my baby earlier today when she's
You're
an
up.
absolute hellion.
Takes after her daddy.
True. Let's see
All
what
right.
happened.
6 gnolls ran around the corner. Several of them attacked you, and they all missed.
Oh, what a bunch of babies. Not you. You're a good baby. These are bad babies.
All right, stride and quick draw.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll take a second attack.
Okay. That'll miss.
That's my turn.
Galgrim.
Doing the same
Fireball,
thing.
man.
Okay. I'm done.
Okie dokie. Barney went.
Yep. I did a double move and then gave an action to the
Yep.
bear to catch him back.
I got you. Raz, you are up.
Okie dokie. Now, 5, 10, or no. Yeah, 5, 10, 20 would land on Null Sergeant 15, so I would have to move a little closer. Would I? Actually, 5, 15, 20, actually. Yeah, because if I threw straight diagonal, 5, 15, 20 would land on Sergeant 4. Correct?
Yes.
Why does that say 15? That should be 20, right?
Because it
Or is it not
doesn't do
measured
the
correctly?
it doesn't measure correctly.
Okay. Straight diagonal. No curving this thing. I'm going to chuck the Blight Bomb and get rid of this out of my hand. So I'll
Hit
have
Kruger
brief
right in the
skills.
back. Come on, baby. Roll that
Well,
natural one.
hopefully not. Though, I mean, this is just a Blight Bomb. He probably just got shanked for more than this thing's ever going to do.
They have not touched me. What are you talking about?
He's probably about to get shanked for more than this thing will ever do.
Quit talking about shanking and start shanking.
No.
I'm gonna hero point that.
Ah.
Double click the spend. Got it.
Oh, I thought that was another one.
Alright, that's just a miss. Which means it'll still hit all applicable people for the 1 point. Or however much the splash is. I think it might actually be 2. I have to look at it again.
2 whole points.
Yeah, it's 2.
Target what? The
I think
4 of them?
that's everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Zakara.
Yeah, I should have 6 people total targeted, including my familiar.
Yes.
Ah! I got an error message after trying to do the damage.
Really?
Network send file request. We're just going to ignore that.
Try it again.
I will try it again. Nope, did the same thing. So maybe I got to do this individually.
No, you shouldn't. Leave them all targeted. I was gonna hit it for you.
I think there are 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, why am I missing 2 people here?
You need to click on Kruger and one of the sergeants.
22, 4, and 15. There we go. Yeah, you try.
There it
It'll
goes.
work for you. Alright, so it lands at his feet, and it's just noxious fumes instead of actually landing in his eyes or something useful.
Yep. So that's 1. No, you didn't have to move. So that's 1 to throw it.
1 to throw it, which gives me 2 actions left. I'm going to telekinetic projectile the sergeant, the one I just targeted, 15. Because nobody's really banged up. Let's go with... Where is it? Right near the bottom, because cantrips. And we'll just do with a piece of the shattered glass or something for some slashing. Well, no, I won't, because it'll miss.
It's rocking it off into the cave wall.
All right. Nate Fear, is he doing anything?
Not at the moment, because Kruger hasn't taken any damage yet.
No, he has.
He hasn't taken any real damage yet.
Okay.
Nope, that'll do it for me.
Yeah, Valis, you're up.
Alright.
Oh, shit. That's right, I wasn't going to do telekinetic. I was going to do a couple of demoralizes, but I forgot until just now, so I'll remember later.
Alright, how do I mark on the map? I don't remember.
4.
For fun time.
If you hold down both your mouse keys at once and kind of drag it on the map.
Oh god.
Pretty much pick where you want to target it, put the mouse over it, hold down both mouse keys, and pull it away.
Yep. Right there. I'm targeting a fear bull.
Right where?
The black mark.
Ah, okay, I see it. Targeting that 10, 20, 35 feet away. Is that within the range?
Yep.
I don't know what the fireball range is in this game.
Radius is 20, I believe.
Oh, radius, I know that, but
The range
I'm
is
not
something
sure
like
what the-
100.
Oh, is it? Okay, I wasn't
shit.
sure if it. I wasn't sure if
Holy
it was real.
fuck.
I wasn't sure if it was really long, like in D&D or not.
Dude, this thing's range is 500. Holy fuck.
There you go. All right. All right, you're going to get 4 gnolls in that blast. You're going to get the 3 hunters in the back and Sergeant 4. So target all of them. Hit your spell thing for their save.
Just making sure I target the right one.
Yep. There's your saves. I see a 1. Failure, crit fail, failure, crit fail. Nice. All right, kill him.
Tactical nuke.
All right, 2. Only 1 died?
Sergeants are a bit beefier.
Oh, that's right. These are
Well, then
these are
now.
sergeants. Oh, so basically, okay. Ah, the sergeant is the other one that critically failed. Okay. All right, mark off your fireball there. You did.
Mhm.
That's 2 actions, and you move. So you are done, sir. Fireball go up.
Yep.
All right, Kruger, you are up.
All right. I'm going to target the sergeant to my left. Since he's flat-footed, I'm going to give him ye old flurry of blows. Aw.
Both.
Yeah, both on him.
Both. All right, you hit him twice, and he's not looking pretty good.
Then I'm going to switch my view from him to the sergeant to my northwest, and I'm going to attempt to grapple him using assurance. So 23 athletics versus his fort.
That is a success.
All right. Just to double check, he is okay. So we'll come here. I'm not going to bother putting like flat-footed and whatnot on him because I'm just going to fucking yeet him. And
How are you
I'm
now?
going to throw him at Knoll Hunter 27. Actually, do I
All
want
right.
to do that?
You got to roll if you do, or assurance it.
So it's 5, 15, 20,
He's 20
25.
feet.
Okay. Yeah, so I get 2d6. Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, roll that fortitude or
I'm going to do
assurance.
assurance against his fortitude again.
That'll succeed.
All right. And so it's just a regular, but I'll make sure to target the other hunter and then do the 2d6 plus 4 bludgeoning damage to both of them.
Yep.
Game's easy.
You throw one bitch into another bitch.
I beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
Basically. All right. That's all your actions, sir.
That is all of my actions.
That one runs away.
Christina wants to know where your cat ears are, Megan, if you're playing a cat folk.
I'm not Sammy.
You have to pay extra for that.
I'm going to use stand still against him for my reaction.
You can try.
All right, make sure. Okay, he's the only one I have targeted. And pow.
Right in the kisser.
He goes a turn. He goes like walk, like back up defensively and do escape, and you pop him.
Lucky son of a bitch.
All right, Zakara, you're up.
Stride.
The endless cat versus dog war continues.
And stride again. How do I... Can I be in that square? Or...
Yep.
And stride again.
Found him.
And that's my turn.
Remember, no dog.
Galgrim. Valis' fireball seemed to do some damage and kind of broke their morale. They're running, or trying to.
I'm back.
It's your turn.
Looks like everything died.
Ones that are
Never
left are
change
running
the
away.
Beautiful creature.
I messaged Zargan. Don't give me that shit, Ishi.
Did he message you, Sarkin?
He did.
All shit to be given.
Okay, so they turned and ran. The ones that we
Yep, the ones that are left.
are we going after them?
Two of them. Well, Zakara is. That's one. That's two actions. And that's three. Barony's up.
Yeah.
All right, Barony moves up. All right, top of the round, Uraz.
More running.
Yep. Well, you shouldn't be scaring them then.
My legs only go so far. We'll do 5,
Knowles can run for days.
10, 20, 25. I see one Barony and not much else.
You can see he's running straight.
So I see bare ass.
Yes, you do.
Okay, so we'll do another 10, 15, and then a diagonal would be 10. So we'll do 25. Last action, I'll draw the last Blight Bomb. Just because I don't
Okay.
see anything going on right now and no one looks like they need help, so I will get this ready.
Okay, Snick.
Kruga's not missing too much. So I think I'll plug him with the potion just to kind of cover bases.
Okay.
He looks a little bit more cut than last time that I noticed. auctions. Scroll up, and give you one of these. That'll be it for Nether this round. Take off that potion on him. Mark off another elixir used. Got 5 more of those bad boys left. That'll do it for me.
Valis, you're up.
Time to get some cardio in. And more cardio.
Yep. Come on, Kruger. Why are you behind everybody?
I'm too slow.
Everyone should be getting an extra constitution point for all of this cardio training.
Right? Okay.
You good there?
Yep.
Kruger, you're bringing up the rear here.
All right. So we got 5, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
If he runs
And then-
fast enough, the snake will flap behind him like a scarf.
And then 5, 10. I believe this is 20 because it's another diagonal. And then 25, 30, 35. And then for my last action, I'm going to use Tumble Through, where you stride, but you can also attempt to move through the space of another enemy as difficult terrain. So I'll come up here, and then I'll try to move through his space. It is against their reflex DC.
And that's a sergeant.
That is a sergeant.
All right, go ahead.
Ooh.
You don't have a hero point, right?
I do not.
Because that's a failure.
All right, so that basically just shunts me back over here. But I do trigger reactions as if I had moved out of the square I started in. Which I'm assuming since I had to be in Galgrim's spot. Or I guess I could be there if that's a spot that's able to be occupied.
That is a spot.
Okay. Yeah,
All
so
right,
it says
well,
here, so if he has moved base AOs, then
like that.
yeah.
Take 8 points of damage, Kruger, as you fail to tumble past him.
No.
He slashes you with his scimitar.
You now
But
have the paper
at the end of your turn, Kruger, I will give you a hero point for attempting that.
Sweet.
I'm trying
Just
to
in
remember to
time.
give that out for people, because it says you're supposed to give them whether they succeed or not, as long as they're trying interesting things. So I will give that to you. And Noel Hunter 34. Fuck, they're
No.
catching me.
No one can account for the spiked codpiece, Kruger. Anyone could have made that mistake.
The Noel disappears around the corner, and the 3 of you up there can hear like clanking. Like
Clanking?
metal on metal and wood. Mr. Sergeant knows if he turns and runs, Kruger will smack him. Who's hurt the most? Fuck. Kruger has the most wounds, like blood and stuff on him. So we
I
will
mean,
attack
I've
Kruger.
taken the most damage, but
Well, just because, because, being healed of damage doesn't remove the stains of blood and the marks on you.
yeah.
So he will attack you.
How many Glizzix of health do you have?
60.
Oh, that was so not fair. That was a 20. I'm going to cry now and go to bed. Take 11 damage on the first scimitar hit.
I'm going to look at him and say, kneel. and I will make it persistent damage if he refuses.
You have to sniff his butt first.
Give me a second. How long does that last? One round?
The persistent damage will last as
No,
long.
not that. How long does he have to obey you?
It's like immediate. Like he can stand back up if he wants to. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay. He will kneel, which is an action.
Mm-hmm.
Then he'll stand back up with his last action.
I love it.
He's accepted his fate. Challenges you to honorable
Zakara,
one-on-one.
you're up.
You ever seen Predator?
Honorable one-on-one combat. I just killed like 3 people in one turn the last.
I've never
Have
seen
you ever
that
seen
one before.
Predator?
You've killed a knoll with another knoll. That's a first.
I flavored as I'd done it twice because I crit both that flurry of blows and it was smashing their faces into each other.
All right,
All right. Kitten.
I will attempt to tumble through.
Okay. Roll that beautiful tumble. See, Kurga, that's how it's done.
She's a cat continuing the Great War. What do you think's gonna happen?
Yep. So that's what, 10 feet of movement. You keep moving if you want, right?
Correct.
Because, well, not on her action, because she can tumble up to her movement speed. But
Well,
she has to stop at the other side of the person.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
No, you can continue to go. What you're thinking about is that thing in acrobatics that I was talking about, where you always have to end on the other side of them. Tumble through, you can continue moving if you decide to, because technically you're striding with that extra stipulation of moving through someone else's square. It's just difficult terrain, so you'll have not a ton of movement afterwards if you decide to.
Ah, you're right. But it's like it's difficult terrain, so it'd be 10 to move through him, and then 5 more, so you've used 15. So you've used 15 of your movement, Zakara.
I don't see them. No, I was talking to myself. I don't see the other
Okay.
gnolls.
You do not. Are you continuing to move with this action, or are you doing something else?
I'm gonna stay and attack
Okay.
22. So he's
Bullies.
flat-footed.
You're all a bunch of bullies.
They should have thought about that first before being alive.
Nice sneak damage there, Sticks.
Second attack.
That's a little better.
All right, that's my turn.
All right, Galgrim. You are flanking that sergeant with Zakara.
Okay.
So many times.
heard of Burning Man. Are you ready for Burning Knoll?
I'm assuming I don't need to roll the persistent.
No, but give me a second.
I don't think the persistent happens till its turn anyway, right?
Right. But as you cast a spell, he attacks you.
They can be cast as a melee.
I understand, but I understand that you're still somatic. You're still making movements.
Okay.
AO's attack. And if he hits you, if he crits you, he can disrupt the spell.
Yeah, it's the same thing that could happen to me if I try to chuck a bomb in melee.
He hits. You take 11 points of damage, and then your spell goes off, and what? Doesn't it kill him? Yeah.
It very kills him.
That's your 2 actions. You have 1 action left there, Galgrim.
Mm. And 20, 30.
What?
It.
No, that's further than 30 in Pathfinder.
That's like 30 there.
Oh, yeah. Actually, fuck it. I'm giving the action to my bear, and it's going to catch up. Why is the bear not moving through the door?
Because use your error.
Because door beats bear, obviously.
Rock, paper, scissors, door, bear.
All right, Raz, you're up.
Okie dokie. So this, in the dim light of this, I can see that there's a door up here, right? At the top right of this chamber.
Yes.
I know we're all going to the left. But how many times have we been flanked in the past?
0 times.
Okay. Let me delay. I'm gonna delay till after Valis' turn. Let Valis go first, basically. Unless something else pops up in the meantime, but that's when I intend to come back in, is after Valis.
All right.
Is it?
Yep.
Was it
Still
always
delaying?
like? Well, I guess I wouldn't have known that. Then I'll let Valis know while I hesitate for a moment that there's a point to the door over to Valis. Let him know that it's partially open.
All right, Valis, you're up. Raz is delaying.
Mm-hmm. Pointing towards that door. You should be
Which
able to see
door?
it too, since I got a light source on me.
There's only
It's just in
one door.
Yeah. Well, it's just it's in dim light though, so I know we won't be able to see it very well. Yeah, over there.
I'm gonna let one of the chunky boys know about it. Kind of yell out, "There's a door over here."
Partially open. Partially open.
All right, what else we
Partially
doing?
open. I don't want to be flanked.
It's only happened like once or twice in the past, right?
Just charge in here on your own. What could be back there? I mean, a troll king or what?
Nah.
PTSD.
Nom flashbacks.
But Raz is there to save you.
Okay.
Oh yes, the physical behemoth known as Razavir the Gnome.
Yep.
We can herd them into the swamp. Okay.
What are you doing, Valis?
in the ancient forbidden art of. Come on. Load. There it goes.
Nope. All right. Kruger.
I would like to go
Okay.
after Valis. That's when I would like to put myself back in. We'll do 10, 15, 20. Whoops. So 20. We'll do 25. Oh boy. We'll move again, I guess. 5, 10, 15, 20. I don't know if I can actually move here because the bear's like not in one square or the other.
That's fine.
But I am very small. Actually, I'll move here. Call that
How
good. I'm pretty sure I
small?
can fit in that alcove, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then as third action, oh boy, I will stow the blight bomb because I want to pick something else out, but I got to put this away first.
Okay.
So I don't have fancy feats that let me do that shit for free.
Snake doing anything?
It will take the last healing elixir off of Kruga, and that'll
All
be
right.
What?
And Kruger, you're up.
What about the last one it had in its mouth?
I already
it.
fed it to you.
It already took that one off of you, and it fed it to you last turn.
Hmm. I didn't see it happen. Okay. I'm gonna quickly look at Galgrim. Do you want ahead or behind?
Does not matter to me. You've been taking the lead.
And Kruga is off. 10, 20, 25, 35, 40. Is the clanging sound still occurring?
Yes.
All right, and I will stride again. 10, 15. Oh, hi. I want to be like all up in it right over
Okay.
here.
To the left there, those little dots is a gate. It's obviously like locked, and it's like banging on it, trying to get it to open, and you can run it up, and it kind of turns towards you.
And I'm going to flurry of blows it.
You gotta blow them. What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
Somebody has to.
The quest for the red rocket.
Oof.
Nice. Live, you beautiful
Come
knoll.
on.
Yes, yes. Excellent. I give a hero point to the knoll.
I'll just call out. There's a gate up here that he's trying to get out of, or get someone's attention, but no one else.
He whips out his axe. He'll attack you. Yeah, that's about what I thought. This guy is burnt and not doing good.
He's gonna
And
need.
Zakara, you're up.
More striding. 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. Stride. 5, 10, 15, 20. Is the gate open?
Nope.
Alright, then. Was that my third stride? Second.
Second.
Can I attack him from this angle?
Yep.
Alright, I will attack.
That'll hit, and that'll kill him. You guys are bullies.
There's more of them.
There are?
Or
All
nine
right,
more.
Galgrim, you're up.
5, 15, 20, 30, right?
I don't think so.
5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
Yep.
Bear. 2 actions.
All right.
Ah!
All right.
Technically, bear.
Oh, come on. Noel opens the door and walks into the room. Sees a Valis. He casts a spell. And this giant, it's like spiritual battle axe appears next to you, Valis. And swings. Oh, didn't get the plus. What's his plus? I wish this shit would save that stuff better. Does a 19 hit you, Valis?
Nope.
Alright. Then the battle axe misses. Another Noel comes in with a bow in hand, fires at Valis. That'll hit. Do you wish to block?
Yes.
Okay.
But then you can't shield for 10 minutes. Is that how that works?
Yep. How much does that block? Go ahead and activate that second part for the resistance. There you go. Arrow comes flying in. Your shield kind of moves itself right in front and blocks it all. That's his first shot. Second shot. Misses. Another one runs in. Kill the wizard. Yes, hit.
It's not very nice.
4 points of damage to
Sir.
the wizard. And the second one misses.
So I can have a question.
Yes, sir.
When it says deadly 1d10, does that mean the crit does d10?
D10 extra, yes.
Okay.
You like do your crit and then add an extra D10, right?
Yep, just like Zakara does on hers.
I don't have LOS on them for some reason.
I think
Are
it's
they
the
too? You
My
probably don't have any
stuff.
light.
No, I have light.
No, you don't
Mm.
have light on.
I have
Raz
Pretty
has a
sure I
light.
did.
Raz has light, and Zakara has light, but you don't have any light on you, which is why you probably can't see him.
I have light on me.
perhaps a bit of a
But you're up, Valis.
ah,
Well, I moved you up there. I'm trying to see something. Huh.
still not enough to see anything. They're too far back, it looks like.
That's probably what it is.
Perhaps we should go meet the
Yeah,
others
'cause
back up a
I
bit.
see your light, but it doesn't go very, very far.
Yep.
Just tucked here in my little corner, watching Valis get freaking hailed on with like half a dozen arrows.
Go ahead, Valis. You're up.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, because your light doesn't go out into the room because of where you're at, Raz.
Yeah. I get a pretty good vision of all the arrows coming in, but that's about it.
Yep.
Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up.
And I will cast light on myself.
Alrighty, go ahead and do that. Target yourself and do it again. There it goes. Alright, Raz, you are up.
Okie dokie. Yeah, we got some company coming up. I'm gonna take one action to take the caltrops out of my bag, and I'm gonna spread them on the square to the northeast of me. All a bag's worth -3.
Okay.
So that square is caltropped. Any creature that moves into the square must succeed a DC 14 acrobatics or take some piercing damage and persistent bleed damage.
That one, right?
Yes, correct. They can spend an interact action to pluck caltrops free to reduce the DC to stop the bleeding, but once a creature takes damage from caltrops, enough of them are ruined that other creatures moving into the square are safe. So it's a one and done thing. If one person gets through safely, then they're still active, but the moment one of them freaking steps on one or two of them, they're all done.
Yep.
Daisy chained caltrops. It's like,
Well,
oh, someone stepped on one of us. Now we're all just little piles of sand.
I've only got enough for one square. One bag of caltrops, only good for one deployment. That might slow down one of them.
Nope,
And before I make a claymore,
you only covered 96% of the square, so they could miss it because of the 4 that you used.
Have to do a flat check to see if they got through safely.
that's
So that's
two
two actions to draw, to deploy, and third action, I'm going to move 5, 10, 15. Wait, that's not right.
That'd be 20.
Yeah. That'd be 5, 10, 20. And then we'll do 25.
Alright, you are done.
And then I'll call
Snick.
up the chamber. I'll call up the chamber. I don't know if they're close enough to hear. I can't see them, but whatever. That we have. I don't know how many arrows came flying at Valis. Like a lot.
3 or 4.
Yeah, we got a good handful behind
Several
us.
hit him.
Good
We're
handful
definitely
coming up
close enough
behind
to
us.
hear you. On our way.
He has 2 arrows stuck in him now, so.
Don't die while I spend the next 60 seconds getting there.
And
But
how about
they're
anything for the
probably-
Snick?
He's like 2 arrows short of a Boromir.
Yep. Is the Snake doing anything?
Sorry. No. Snake's fine at the moment.
Okay. Kruga. You heard Raz called out from behind.
Does it sound like anybody's coming down this way, like responding to the clanging sounds?
You want to roll perception?
Uh,
Only cost you one action.
let's see. Sure, I will roll a perception.
Okay.
I did it.
You don't hear anything.
Oh.
Well, then I don't care about moving the body away from that door, because apparently no one's responding to his cries, so I'm going to move. So 10, 20, 30, 40.
When he gets close to me, I'll say to him quietly, like I'm not yelling it at him, that I did place caltrops behind us to slow them. They're right around the corner.
You want to drop your light there so that everyone can see when they start coming up.
I can on my next turn, but Valis has a light too now.
Nah.
We are both lit because it was dark.
I'm going to stride just right up to here so that I can just kind of be the first thing that they see when they come over, and that'll be my turn.
Zakara.
Back the other way. Stride. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
It's almost like a chase scene.
10.
Same thing. I'll let her know. And around the corner is some caltrops down, so watch your feet.
She's not afraid of no caltrops. Ow!
I mean, it's an acrobatics check, so I don't think of any of us that she'd have any trouble with them, but
If it goes right down here, you just hear, wow.
I mean, nothing says that they're like hidden or anything. I mean, they're pretty obvious, but obvious doesn't mean they're easy to get through.
I don't have anything to do for one action. I guess can I do a perception check to see if I can tell about how many there are coming?
Sure. You really can't tell. I mean, you don't really hear a lot of movement or anything from the other room.
Okay.
All right, up to Galgrim.
Gallagher will start moving back down the hallway. I don't see anything yet. Further I can move.
Copy paste as he goes by. Let him know there's caltrops.
No, just let the magic happen.
I mean, technically, I can move another square further. I'll raise my shield.
Okay, go ahead and click the thing.
Already did.
Okie dokie. Yep, you move Bernie.
Don't forget, I still have the healing beacon aura thing on me. So if you're injured and need health. tap me.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So I haven't used a single heal on it yet, and the first one's 40-10, so.
All right, back to you, Valis.
Brave stood up and bravely ran away. What's up? You can hold actions in this, right? I don't remember.
You can delay. You can hold an action, or delay. They are two separate things.
I'm
Like
gonna
Delay
hold.
holds your entire turn.
I think holding an action takes like the
Takes
amount
one
of
action
actions.
plus takes an action plus whatever it takes to do the action, and then you use your reaction to use it.
I'm gonna hold action to shoot the first mole that I see poke at.
Okay. Then to you, Raz.
Okie dokie. Even with a couple of arrows, Valis looks okay at the moment. So let's join the firing line here. I'm going to hold an action for telekinetic projectile to the first Noli looking bastard that might come around that corner, which is all three of my actions.
Yep. Snake doing anything?
It's just gonna chill with Kruga for the time being until such a time as he becomes more injured,
Okay.
or I
Kruger,
decide
you're
otherwise.
up.
Have we heard any additional movement from that other room?
Haven't heard anything. No.
Do you
I
think
mean,
I
you
should
could.
go open the other portcullis?
Well, they gave Valis quite a volley. I'd imagine they'd like us to come back around the corner before they move. Perhaps they'll lose patience.
Or they could be setting up to come from the other side as well. The knoll up there was trying to get someone's attention by hitting those bars.
An alternate way through. Perhaps then.
I'll begin working on that. Let me know if things change over here. And I'm going to move back. That's 15, 20, 30, 40. And then I have another 40 to get over here. Wherever that ends up being. And no one's over here, right? Still? Besides the dead
Nope.
knoll I'm basically on top of.
Correct.
I'm going to try and force open this portcullis.
Go ahead and roll me an athletics check in the box. In the tower or whatever.
I know I can do it because Master lets you do iron portcullis and metal bars. I imagine DC's probably still pretty hefty, though.
Alright, you spend your last action trying to, and you can't budge it. It is secured tightly. Go now Zakara's turn.
I will delay.
Then to Galgrim we go. Galgrim, you're a cat
Yeah.
now?
No, my cat was on my chest.
I was to say, I heard a cat, I swear.
Gonna back up a square and raise my shield and call it a day.
What's Bernie doing?
I'm just chilling.
Okay.
There's nothing for me to go after, so I'm just holding the hallway for the archers. If they're even still coming.
All right, back to Valis.
Hold action with the gun again.
Okay.
See if we can bait them in a little bit.
You back, Raz?
ADK means above the keyboard.
He's just hovering slightly above the keyboard where he can't reach it.
Oh, but he has little gnome arms. Raz. All right, he will delay. Then Nikruga.
I will attempt to force it open again.
All right, roll your athletics and you're in the tower.
But I can't use my hero points if it's in the tower.
I know.
It's rude.
I think that's the point.
Wow. Nope. This thing is secure. You don't think you could get this moving or bend it. It's really built well.
Unfortunate. All right, well then I'm just going to do double strides, and I'm pretty sure I can make it right there with ease.
All righty. Zakara.
Raz is back.
You are delaying at the moment, Raz.
Oh yeah.
Yep. But Zakara, you're up.
Any luck with the portcullis?
No, I don't even think with my strength I can move it. I'll be happy to be the first one to go out.
Yeah, perhaps Zagara and I could take a look at it. Perhaps we can finagle with the mechanism. Maybe it can't be brute forced. Maybe we can find the way to open it to more traditional style.
You think we'll have time?
Yeah, we're sitting here waiting otherwise, eh?
I don't want to be trapped in here, and at least they have to come one at a time from the south.
I plan on taking the fight to them.
It is quiet other than you guys whispering to each other.
I will delay again.
All right, Galgrim.
I guess I'll move in after Zakara there.
Okay.
I do want to go take a look at the portcullis while we're sitting here waiting. Anyways, there's not a lot I can offer at the moment, regardless. If no one's hurt and nothing to shoot at,
I'm
I'll just
doing
go
the same.
So I'll just go take a peek at it. Is that 15, 20, 25, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. And then that leaves me with one action. Is there any way I could
Yep.
utilize craft to try to figure out if there's a way even if it's not readily reachable, to see if what the usual way of opening this thing might be.
Sure, go ahead and roll your craft. I think it's at -1 because don't you have a thing that adds 1 for alchemy?
Nah. Let me look at it because I think it's a craft in general, but I think it gives an extra. Let me see. It's been a while since I've looked at them, so. Alchemist goggles. They give you a bonus to crafting checks to craft alchemical and a +1 bonus to attack roll. Yeah, so I'd have to give myself a -1
Yep.
here. Okie dokie.
Roll that in the tower.
Oh, whoops.
I'll let it stand. Two things here. I believe that's the first natural 20 tonight. So you can go ahead and have a hero point.
Yay. Dubious knowledge.
And from what you on this porculus, and what you known about them from like the war and stuff, this is a really heavily iron reinforced one. You think the only way to open it would be to find the lever, which is obviously not on this side, to open it up, or the mechanism to open it. There's probably no way to jury rig this. I mean, you might be able to break your way through, but you're talking, 20, 30 minutes or more.
Yeah, nothing so immediate.
No.
Okay, so there's probably something just on the other side here that we can't quite reach.
And Galvin, you said you were just doing the same thing?
Yep.
Just kind of waiting?
Can I hold a attack action if something comes into like range? I like punch it.
As long as you spend 2 actions to do it, yeah.
Yeah, I'll spend 2 actions to hold an attack, and I can hold a cantrip, right? So I'll spend 2 actions to hold a produce flame, and then I'll do the other one for race shield.
No. Yeah, because
No?
you spend 1 to hold an action, plus
Okay.
the cost of whatever that action is. So your produce flame is 2 actions, so it would take all 3 of your actions to do that.
Okay, well, I'll just hold a mace attack, and I think I still have the mace.
I think that mace has been gone for a while because that was the magical one. I think Zakara has that enchant. Unless the mace is on your list. I think that was thrown away.
Oh, yeah. I'll just hold the produce flame then,
Okay.
and not do the shield.
Yep. All right.
And the bear's gonna move up by round.
All right. Back around again to Valis. I mean, are you guys just gonna sit here and keep waiting, or what's the plan?
You got the impression Kruger was gonna charge in?
That is the correct impression that he was trying to give.
I mean, I'd be back on my next turn to tell them that, yes, it looks like it's definitely a cut above the rest of the shit they've had down here. That gate's not moving without us hitting the lever, wherever that may be. There's a damn good reason Kruger couldn't force it open.
Yeah, I'm gonna scooch up a bit, around there, and hold shoot action again.
Okay.
Because I'm not gonna be the first one to charge the fucking.
Gotcha. Kruger, you're up.
All right, if I remember correctly, there's a dead knoll either at mine or Galgrim's feet, right?
Yes.
I want to pick it up,
Okay.
and I'm gonna hold it in front of me, kind of like a impromptu shield, I guess, like a big
Raise
barrier.
shield.
And
Okay.
then I just want to go around the corner while holding it in front of me, and also keep an
Okay.
eye out for the caltrops trying to draw whatever fire these guys might have since they're not coming in. So that's 10. That's
Quick.
20.
I want
Something
you
in
to go ahead and
knoll.
roll me a perception.
Perceptione.
I mean, there's no light here, so the caltrops are not that easy to see. All right, go on, continue. You see it. Look out there. You don't see nothing.
All right.
All right, stop. You walk right into the middle of the caltrops.
I did it.
I even
Without
told
light,
you about them.
a 14 is not enough to see them. I mean, they're not like hard to see in light, but in the dark vision doesn't really help you with that.
You do have your face buried in Knoll.
So I need you to DC 14 acrobatics check.
Ooh, this will
Got
be close. Critical success.
That's a critical failure.
That is a critical
Alright.
success. I don't think anything changes.
I
You just
know.
don't take damage. It does mean they
Okay,
don't go
keep
away.
on going. Keep on going. You kind of walk right by them without triggering them.
I like to imagine he just felt the prick of the first one, then just does like the freaking hoppy dance and manages to avoid them by sheer luck.
Do I
It is
still know?
missing 3. They are missing 3 out of that bag, so
Just
It was
step where
a
all
three.
3 of them would have been. Still don't see anything?
Nope.
I'm just gonna start heading toward the door. Let me actually reevaluate how far I've gone. So, so 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And then 5, 10, 15, 20. Is the door still like open?
Yep.
Oh well, I've already committed. And I'll just call out back in Orcish that I don't see them. And I'm by the other door.
That's your move.
Yeah, I'll just end up right here. Still holding the knoll.
those
Okay.
little hit and run bastards. Are they gnolls or goblins?
Zakara, you're up.
Noblins.
Do you think he's saying to
Goblins.
follow him?
He is. Arch.
10,
Remember, Valis and Klizik both know Orcish, but I don't remember
20.
if Raz does.
And do I
You-
see the?
You see them fine because you have light,
Hmm.
and you know they're there. So I'm not gonna make you roll for that.
But I'd have to do a whole action to leap, wouldn't I?
To leap, yeah, you can walk right through them.
I mean,
Yeah,
if you
just
make
walk where the 3 missing ones.
Yep.
I will
if you make
carefully
an
walk
acrobatics
through
check,
them.
then yeah, they don't slow you down or nothing.
Yeah, I will.
They're a pretty basic item.
You are fine.
Dies from the caltrops.
I
I
critically
forgot.
succeeded first.
5. How far did I go? 25?
Yes. It's like, I don't know.
Yep. That's 30.
Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that door is open.
Sure is.
That was 3 actions, right?
Yep. All right, Raz, you're up.
All right, well, start making my way back to the group because there ain't nothing more I can do at this gate. So that's going to be 10, 20, 25. Really getting our cardio in today.
Yep.
10, 15, 20, 25, and then 10. Yeah, 10, 15, 25, which gets me right before the caltrops. That's my entire turn of movements. Nathir's not going to do anything different at the moment.
Galgrim.
Okay. Give one action to the bear so it can catch up. 5, 15, 20. What do I need to
Alright, roll me
roll?
in acrobatics.
Wouldn't he see them?
Yeah, you still have to roll an acrobatics to move
Oh,
through them.
okay.
They work
Plus,
My
that
fast.
bad,
nobody
Press the
else has to
power.
worry about.
Alright. Actually, Bio, they're your caltrips, you roll the d4.
You already rolled it. You can get a 1.
Those are the ones with the
Persistent.
poison on them, right?
I leave this call up to Zargan. If he wants me to roll, I'll roll.
Nah, I'll do it, but
We're down for him rolling the other ones, but don't like re-roll a 1 because, you know.
no, I said it before it came up a 1, but it doesn't matter. Continue your movement. You have a point of persistent damage.
You take
He,
1d4 piercing and 1 persistent bleed damage. A creature taking the persistent bleed damage takes a negative 5-foot penalty to its speed. Spending an interact action to pluck the caltrops free reduces the DC to stop the bleeding.
bet you wish you were wearing shoes now, don't you?
Once a creature takes damage from caltrops, enough are ruined that other creatures can move through it safely. And I can no longer retrieve or salvage them. They are used.
5.
Now what you do is you charge him for Caltra.
Oh yeah, the whole whopping 3 silver.
Technically, I can only move to there because I have the 5-foot move speed, and I'll use the action to
Yep.
hold them.
Okay.
Okay, that reduces the DC to end the persistent, but it doesn't say by how much. I think that's up to DM.
Most of the time, it drops it down to 10,
That's what I
maybe
would imagine.
5.
Don't forget to take your 1 point of persistent.
He will should I hit the button. I thought that was a 17, but no, you still have it.
I mean, we make fun of them a lot, but caltrops are fucking huge, man. I wouldn't want to step on
They
those
can
things.
be. Alright, go ahead and mark those off on your list. So you can like put them that you have 0 or just delete them if you want to have them on there to remember.
I mean, I'll just get rid of them. They're used up. The only reason
I'm going to go ahead and take us out of combat because it's been like 5 rounds without no combat. Mystic, roll me a D20.
Can he have the same DC as if he's plucking the things out of his feet every round?
You only pluck them. You only have to pluck them once.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then okay.
Then it just sets the DC lower. Like I said, they're not very impressive items. They're like 3 silver.
Mystic,
What?
roll me a D20. There you go. Take 1 damage and the bleed goes away. And you're out of combat. What are you guys doing?
I scribbled down on my notepad that gnolls are deathly afraid of caltrops.
I'm gonna drop the null that I was carrying and wait for the group to catch up.
Alright, we're out of combat, so familiars are going away, and that. Bye, Bernie. Bye, Snick.
My snack?
No, not trouser.
Keep going.
We're out of combat, so you guys do what you want.
Yeah, they apparently decided to hit and run, so they're in here somewhere.
Time to go hit.
They were just satisfied with putting a couple of arrows in the human and then decided to call it a day.
She's laughing when I shoved them up their asshole.
This is suspicious.
The walls just come in and crush both of you.
Is there
That
anything
would be funny.
in those two alcoves?
Yeah, can I perception check that?
What do you mean perception check for what?
Like traps, etc.
I would like to check for hidden doors.
Yeah, sure. Both of you can check. Go ahead.
Thunk.
You guys take a couple minutes here and search through the area. Don't see nothing. No traps. No, nothing looks weird. No hidden doors.
I'll listen at the door.
Roll your perception.
How many times can you heal people, Galgrim?
4 reduces every time. It's a D10, 4D10, 48, 46, and then 40.
Okay.
All right. You don't hear anything.
Would you like a heal? Because I also have a bunch of heal spells.
I'm only down 24.
I mean, yeah, but that 24 could be useful in a fight, and I might not get a chance to heal you mid-fight.
Oh, that's right. You basically have vast majority heal spells prepared right now, right?
Yeah, I have 2 third-level heals, a second-level heal, and 3 first-level heals.
I have 24 missing health, so I leave that up to you. Is it-
Fourth level harm. Got it.
Here, take this.
Slay scrub.
Oh, nice.
I have no more second-level heals.
I pat him on the back and take the 40-10 heal.
Nice.
You have to actually use an action.
Oh, I know. It's an interact action, and I believe it. Your thing says.
I'll
That'd
open
be
the
funny
door.
if it was just a touch, though.
I spank you on the ass to heal.
Good game.
Good
You
game,
could,
Galgrim.
you
Aw,
could use
shit.
an interact action to grab my ass as a heal.
I don't know if I grab you, I do 4 damage. So
Much like Divine Smite in 5th E, it never actually says what kind of physical contact is required.
It's an interact action, so you have to go up and it can only do once a round, so you all can't use it the same round.
I tongue kiss smite you.
If you spend an action to do that, that would qualify.
You make the joke, but we literally did that in our last Curse of Strahd session. Megan knows what I'm talking about. You owe me for that one.
all right, let's kick this pig.
All right, you don't hear anything behind through the doors, Akara.
Alright, I will try to open it.
Go ahead. Usually, if the door's locked or barred, I have it locked so you can't open it.
Okay.
But if you go up to a door and you click the open by mistake or screwing around like Naughty has done several times, you opened the door.
Makes sense. This looks like
Alrighty.
Oh, this like the fun room.
Raz's place.
Raz's place. Wow.
Raz's war crime bunker.
What? I'm not in there yet. I can't see what's going on. All I see is a bloody room.
That's what they're
I have
talking about.
I have a little decorum. Geez, I clean up after myself.
This is where Raz takes care of the POWs.
Oops. What are we looking at, though?
Oh, there's more shit in the back.
It's like a torture chamber, or not really torture, kind of like a very crude operating area, but there's bloodstains, pieces of flesh, stuff laying all around the place.
Cause
these-
more
To be honest, Valcom, who the hell is Valcom? Valis, it kind of looks almost like an undead making chamber. Like, some of the stuff there is like ritualistic. Like they're sewing bodies maybe together or doing something like that.
Annex.
Are Galgrim and I standing in front of stairs?
They're not there.
Okay.
There's doors here, though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And what is this thing east of me?
Just a strange looking table with
I'm gonna
nothing
start-
on it.
Poking through.
Yeah, I'm gonna check out this desk and see if there's any mention of like the dead meat and the captain of first meat.
Okay. What's that perception for?
Listen
Galgrim?
to the door.
Okay.
The sorry,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say the stuff to the south there. Are those like jail cells?
Yes,
Holding
they are
pens?
empty though. Holding pens, yes.
Okay. That's what I had.
Valis, on that table right there, not a few like knives and stuff, like a sewing kit, and you see a small chunk of black onyx.
Yoink.
Yoink.
Galgrim, you listen to that door, you don't hear anything. Kruger, on the desk, it's like writing utensils and stuff, some crude paper, like not real fine good paper, just like basic cheap paper, but no notes, no nothing. There's no drawers, nothing like that. If there was anything like notes and stuff or anything like that, they whoever used this room keeps them with them.
Okie doke.
Is that a fireplace to the right?
No, it's a weird clean table.
It's a table. It's like a table / shelf on there that has like an extra little level on it almost.
All right.
I guess more of like something like you would put like trophies on, maybe.
They're not too crazy to light a fireplace up in a place like this. Make it all kinds of rank.
Can I check for any hidden parts on the weird table?
You can check, sure.
Did Galgrim hear anything?
He did not.
Hmm.
You search it over pretty good, Zakara. You're positive there's nothing there.
They really have
Are
a
you
labyrinth here.
Are you searching the other tables, Valis?
Oh yeah.
All right.
I'm also gonna flip on detect magic.
Okay. That doesn't detect anything other than party stuff.
Yeah.
You find several chunks of black onyx.
Yoink. I'm confiscating it.
I've added it into the party loot.
Do you hear anything, Galgrim?
No.
Then let us proceed.
You said these were stairs going up?
No, they're not there.
No.
Oh, fine.
Whole bunch of doors.
Kruger, stop. First of all, get in the square, Kruger.
I was in the middle of moving.
No, you weren't. That door down here by the blue mark
That one.
is slightly ajar.
I'm gonna kind of like hold my hand up in like the special forces like stop kind of way. And I'm gonna try and stealth.
Look, there's caltrops in front of it too.
There's cows. What?
Caltrops?
Cow drops.
And
Cow shit.
the way that it's ajar, it opened inward or outward?
It opens inward, of course.
Opens inward, and so is the far side of it open? Like is this side?
Yes. Yes, that one's open. It's not very much open, but you notice it's not shut all the way. Where all the rest of these doors are all shut all the way. Like somebody may have hurriedly went through and didn't shut it tight behind them.
How does the car keep her light on her?
In her hand, it's a torch.
I'm gonna kind of just look at Zakara. I'm gonna like cup my hands together to try and get her to like close her light out.
That's the symbol for sex, Zakara. Don't do it.
Poetry and comedy.
I've seen Clan of the Cave Bear.
Oh my.
I will put my light away.
All right, unequip it. And the room goes a little darker. There's still 2 more lights.
I'm gonna do the same to the other two. I didn't think they went that far out.
I'll cover my my light source.
Go ahead and turn them off.
Or even if they go
can.
around the corner, that works too.
Let's see.
Oh,
I don't
you
think
guys
I've
are
ever-
spells.
I don't think I've ever turned them.
You can on yours. Yours is a spell. There you
And
go. I turned it off.
I would like to stealth and move down.
Valis, you turning yours off?
I'm just kind of back into this little alcove
Okay.
thing here.
Gotcha. All right. What are you bitches doing?
Yeah, whatever. I'm still lit up. I'm just gonna do this, and we're gonna kind of like, as soon as I get over here, I'm gonna try and quietly just move over to this side, and
Okay.
I'm gonna try and like listen for a second to see if I hear like any movement or breathing on the other side of the door.
You got to be closer to the door.
All right, I will get right.
Yep.
Wherever. I don't.
In always in a square, if you can. There you can roll. You're stealthing, Valis.
No.
All right. You put your ear up there, Kurga. Don't hear nothing.
I'm gonna kind of move across to the other side, and then I'm gonna like slowly push the door open.
Okay. Go ahead. Then no one move. Oh, okay. Never mind. You guys can't see nothing yet, anyways, because where people are at. Okay. Just make sure you move slowly, as so I can reveal things.
Oh wait, I'm not in the square. Okay, I'm in the square.
Okay. Don't move. All right. That's what you see in here, Kruger. Bunch of large holding cells. The ones to the north seem to be empty. You can just make out one of the ones to the south looks like a guy laying on the ground, like just like laying in there, a human male.
Mm-hmm.
And you see something moving in front of you there in the hallway. Those kind of undead, those kind of pointy teeth. Now, give me 1 second. Does he notice you? No, he does not. Yes, he rolled a decent stealth roll.
Yay, I did it. I'm gonna quickly cross back like over here because I'm in the light at this point because I can see color, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just look at Zakara, and I'm gonna put like 2 fingers in front of my mouth to like indicate fangs, and like just kind of whisper like quietly,
Ferris, what?
vampire.
Bleh.
I'll turn around and do the same motion to Galgrim.
I don't go blah, blah, blah.
I turn and give it back to Raz.
There's a chamber of snakes up ahead.
I wondered where Nathier came from. He never told me.
Valis is around the corner, but
snake.
I'll peek back around him and pass the message on before going back up.
Was the vampire like facing away from me? Like, what?
He was at that time, yes.
Okay. I'll just kind of come to the edge of the door and I'll like peek my head in and see which way he's looking.
He's down there walking like away from you. Up some steps.
I'm gonna close the door kind of back to its original position,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna step back up and just say, "What do you want to do?" That's a fairly large room, prison, it would seem. The next 2 doors in the hallway seem to be connected to it.
How many?
just one from what I saw.
Should probably clear these to make sure we jump.
I mean, if we come across anything we have to fight, I'm sure it'll be able to hear us from the next room.
Well, we don't want things to come in behind us. I think Galgrim has the right idea.
Did
Okay.
Kruger just agree with me? Did hell just freeze over?
There is a
Alright,
frozen layer.
I am locking movement because it is like 11:45, so we're gonna stop here.
But there's other doors to open.
There are a lot of doors to open.
Give us one door, Daddy. One door.
No, you had a door. Kruger poked
Give me a
his
door.
head in a couple of times. No.
That shouldn't count as a door, sir.
What would you call it? A window?
A drawer.
A drawer?
What about a wall?
You can't open walls, Galgrim, without like a pickaxe.
You can with enough explosives.
I'm a dwarf. I can
could.
open walls.
But you
Yeah,
don't
but
have
you're a
enough
race trader.
explosives. You don't have enough explosives, Valis. You only have a couple little bits of explosives left for the day.
Yeah.
Wait till I get stone shaped, then I can open up the wall.
In fact, you only have 4 little bits of explosives left. And they're already crafted into ammo, so it's not like plain black powder. Alright, so we will stop here for the evening. Before we get into another big fight. And hope you guys had some fun tonight. It's a little awkward getting back into it. I think having the minions off the map help. Not as much crap to move around as much.
Yeah, especially when I start making my boys.
My boy,
We'll
now that you
see.
actually got some of that black onyx.
But I was gonna buy some, but I'll take it for free.
I mean, you can buy that at the Mage Guild, so it's just a gem. It's not only used for necromantic rituals.
They said they didn't really give a shit.
Yeah, I mean, if if it was only used for necromantic rituals and you went and wanted to buy like 1,000 gold worth, that might raise some some what's he doing with that?
I'm also gonna need to come and do the town graveyard for a few days. It's a party.
Nah.
Nothing
Just
sus.
take some people and just take some people. Just kidnap some homeless people and kill them.
Unless you find Bob the Immortal.
I have a
You
brick. I'll be fine.
Oh.
Didn't Bob die at one point? After we got shot through the portal thing?